Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, she's in. Poppy's looking hell of a dodgy there. Sorry, she was looking as if she was up to something. Who knows? A hair. She's shedding. She's starting to shed again. So there's hairs places, guys. If you see hairs on me, it's my dog shedding. Anyway, where's my glasses? What am I doing? Oh, I was going to clean them. That's right. I've had a flavouring already. I'm a naughty girl. Oh, there, I can see now. Right, no music today, Linda. No music today. I am absolutely in shock and infuriated. Oh, I've not even got my sound down. Oh no. Right, no music today, Linda. Right. I've only been doing this how long? How long have I been doing that? Oh, well, a long while now. I still forget, especially when there's flavouring involved, of course. Good afternoon, my beautiful friends. My darling friends, in fact, these are my darlings. Princess Peach, thank you for look at you're beautiful. I love your wee avatar pictures. Very, very pretty. I'm telling you, I've got the nicest looking people on my channel. What can I say? Not me personally, all of yous. All of yous. Look, I don't know how like you look at your own baby and you think that's the most beautiful baby in the world. No other baby looks is beautiful. Right, I look at yous like that. I look at yous and think there's nobody else has got the beautiful subscribers and friends I've got. It's true. Princess, you're very welcome. I tell the truth, and you're very, very beautiful. Corinne, good afternoon here and good morning, wherever you are. Good morning, good morning. It's what time? It's not even 2 o'clock. I couldn't wait to get on to talk to you. I normally come on at 2. But there you are. Look, it's early. I'm early today. I just wanted to come on to hello. Get my flavour. Where's my thing? My cloth. I've got my cloth here because I'm going to take these outside. Gigi, good afternoon to you, lovely Gigi. Look at you. You're absolutely gorgeous as well. Makeup brushes. I see if you're into makeup or not. You need to contact me because you know what I'm like. I love my makeup. I do love my makeup. I'm trying to stay away from the makeup channels at the moment because I'm a broke bitch. I mean, all my money's getting spent in petrol and stuff like that. Not that I'm complaining. I'm loving going wherever we're going with used. So I do. But yeah, do you know what I probably need to buy new makeup brushes now I think. It's been a while. The last makeup brushes that were quite pricey for me were the Real Technique brushes I bought, and they were like the gold handles on them. I can't mind, but I remember thinking they were quite pricey at the time. But they've lasted. That's one thing, they've lasted. So I like Real Techniques brushes. Do you know, see if you hear water? I'm going to take these out, right? I'm going to take these out before I do my business. I'll say thank you to everyone. I need to take these outside, come outside and see what I'm doing. I've been out since yesterday pottering about out there. I can't wait till the grandson's older so I can get my wee watering can and I can come out here and water the plants with Granny. Right, look, there's my seat. I've lost a slipper now, but my slipper's lost. But I've lost a slipper. There, got it. There's my wee chair, right? And I'll show you all my wee things. And there, look, we've got the froggy and the fishy over there. Froggy and fishy. Oh, fishy must have run out of water. Wait, I'm going to need to... You can sit here just now. I need to top them up. You can sit here just now and watch the... Oh, a bit too far. Right, they need topped up. My goodness, the water's went down. Let's see, you're full like that. Right. My goodness, the water's went right down. Just shows you. to do with it. Yes. Relaxing. So this is what I'm doing, sitting here, enjoying it's a wee bit blustery, but it's nice. It's a nice wind. I'm ready to walk in with the watering can. So there we go, that's the water sounds. We're getting spoiled with the weather here. Right, hold on to see who's talking to me. Poppy must be out there. Either looking for CATS. Oh no, she's there. I've never even seen her. She's sitting there. Right. There. Victoria, good afternoon. And Jackson, good afternoon. Thank you very much. I love my garden. Have you got clouds? I love my wee garden, my wee bit. The actual garden's quite empty. The only thing really I've got in it is I've got 2 bamboo plants that have flourished. They're absolutely great. And I've got a strange tree up the back. The tree's like me. I think it's like me, the tree. Right? Half of it is a bit misshapen, you see. Half of the tree is a weeping cherry. And the other half is an apple cherry. Like, it's a weird, it's like a mishmash of tree. I love that. So I've got that. And I've got my other flowering cherry tree as well. I think that's about it. We've got lavender, but I think we've got all them in pots and stuff. But to tell you the truth, there's a lot of stuff out in the back garden that needs to go to the dump. Me and Peter will need to do that. We've been putting it off and putting it off. I've been taking Amanda's stuff to the dump, and I've got loads of stuff out my back garden. What's going on there? Why is that happening? Amanda, if you're in. I'm taking your stuff to the dump for I've got a wad of shit out the back garden right now. Wait till I stir my cravings. Better. Right, let me do some business while I'm at it. Business. Do you know what? I was thinking about maybe adding a new perk to my membership thing. I was thinking about doing a video per month, right? And at the end of the video, or just even making a wee video thanking everyone for being in the club, right? And then afterwards having like a title thing, well, your name's in it. How about that? What about I do that? That'll be a new perk. I'll need to add that. I was thinking about doing that anyway. So that will be upcoming. Your name will be in letters. Poppy, no. Somebody's in a scooter. It's an adult on a scooter. What did it's their Wayne's scooter and they've took it right. Okay, I was thinking that adult's right on that scooter. Anyway. So I want to thank, first of all, Caitlin, Charlene and Elle. They give me a wee PayPal donation every month. PayPal link is in the description in case you want to give me a few pounds for petrol or internet. Not that you need to, because I love you here no matter what. I always say that this channel, I've always brought this channel out to help people. That was my main thing. Anyway, let's see. I get distracted. Linda, concentrate. Right, I'm going to try. Keely, my gorgeous Keely, thank you so much. Keely, going to think about a video that you would like me to do and then tell me on the 1st of the month or quite early in the month. Sky, my beautiful Sky, good afternoon to you, gorgeous Sky. I hope it's a nice day in La France. So Keely, think about a video you would like me to do. Shiny Draco, thank you, but again, that's my stalker, so please would you remove yourself from the club, because I can't kick you out for some reason. I've tried, but there you are, and I've got to give you a shout out. So your shout out is please remove yourself from my club. But thank you very much. Liv, thank you Liv, again, going to think about a wee video that you want, and you get some time, think about it in like the 1st, 2nd of the month. So I can get the video done for you and up on the channel. It's windy here as well, Sky. It's a bit windy. I've had to put my parasol down. I was sitting here, right, my brolly, we call it a brolly, right, my umbrella was up on my table. I'm sitting here and I hear crash, bang, wallop. Right, I hear all that. And I go out. And the fairy village was destroyed almost, Sky. The fairy village was down. and it was my big umbrella had flew out like that and then came right up that wee path, smashed into the fairy village. Those mushrooms broken now. Mushrooms are broke. Windmills are down. All that. So I've put the umbrella down. We call it a brolly. Did I ever tell you that? An umbrella, we call it a brolly in school. Anyway, where was I? Right. Live. Let's see if I can get through this. Right. Liv, thank you very much, and think about that. Bex, thank you very much. Edge of Mar, I hope Edge of Mar comes in. Thank you very much. Stuart, gorgeous Stuart, thank you, Stuart. Hope you and your family are doing good. Elisa, thank you very, very much, Elisa. Love Sass, good afternoon and good morning to you. I'm glad you liked the castle. I'm telling you, it was carnage out there. There's things in the bin that could not be repaired anymore. And you know what I'm like with hot glue everything. Anyway, right. Lisa, Cleo, thank you so much. Mystical, thank you very much, Mystical. I answered that. You wrote me a few things I found. See my comments, I don't really see them much, but I've seen some that you sent and I've replied to them. So thank you very much, Mystical. Lindsay, thank you, my lovely Lindsay. Thank you. Clem, sweet Clem, thank you. Golfer girl, my gorgeous golfer girl. Thank you very much. Vera, my other me and Vera are like granny buddies. That's what we are. I mean, you're like grannies and all that. I mean, we can talk about granny stuff. Vera, thank you. Lisa in Canada, thank you very much. Stacey the Sparkling Star, I love your name. Thank you very, very much. Celia, my gorgeous Celia, thank you. My sister M, thank you, my gorgeous. I know you're going through a bad time at the moment, M. If you're watching this, you can always reach out to me. And I'm a good listener. I might not be able to give you the best advice or nothing like that, but you know, there's always an ear here, confidential, when I may add, if you ever need me. This channel has been deleted. Thank you, whoever mysterious subscriber. I want to make love to you. Well, why not? It's a Saturday afternoon, eh? It's a Saturday. Anyway, see there, I'm thinking stuff now. Angela, thank you very, very much. Joyce, thank you so much, Joyce. Phoenix, thank you, my gorgeous Phoenix. And Sloth Queen, thank you very, very, very much. I know my poor I'm worried about her. I really am worried about her. I know that's... And do you know something, Sky? I knew the girl as well that's passed away. It's another YouTuber that's passed away. As I say, she was only like 43. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous looking lady. I mean, she really was absolutely beautiful. You know, and she's the wee kid. No, that wee kid must have been at 6 or 7 or something like that. And she passed away a few days ago. And Em was particularly close to her, so I'm feeling for everybody, and I feel for her family and everything like that. But I didn't I've never had a conversation. I just knew her, as in on YouTube and stuff like that. We never really talked, but I still feel really bad and sad. Do you know what I mean? But my I worry about her. Oh, my lavender always... Do you know something? My lavender's probably the plant in the garden that I've never really bothered with. And every single year it flourishes. It's like that. But listen, do you know that in Croatia, they're really big on lavender? I've actually got wee dish towels, we call them, in the kitchen, and they're all lavender related. And I bring back lavender gifts for Sophie and Amanda. They love a bit of lavender over there. They love a bit of lavender. Sky, I know. This is it. And the thing is, Sky, there's a video that she just done on Easter Sunday. She just done a video on Easter Sunday where we girl getting our Easter basket. It's just, do you know what it shows you, Sky, and everyone that's watching this? Tell your loved ones that you love them. Right, just tell them, like, see if you're like, I never really tell my mum and dad that I love them. Just say to them, I love yous. Don't feel a thing about it. And if they say, what? Just say, I just wanted to tell you that. Just wanted you to know. Just tell people that you love them. Is it, Sky? Sky, do you know, see, when I went right through your beautiful country, there was a lot of, like, vineyards. A lot of vineyards, like lots and lots and lots of vineyards that I went through. I went through the whole well, coming that way, it was actually the whole lot of Francais. So I did. I was dying to get out and go Je m'appelle Linda. Because I've been practicing Je m'appelle Linda. Is it Je m'appelle? Je m'appelle Linda. I was going about practicing that. I never got a chance to use it. I wanted to use it in someone French. I'll use it in you though, Sky, now. So all these years have went by. Pardon-moi, Sky. Je m'appelle Linda. Did I do it right? This is it, Sky. Never go to sleep on an argument. Never go to sleep on an argument. Never. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. As I say, things can happen. Immediate things can happen. I mean, I knew a family member that had a heart attack, and they happened to be riding a bike at the time. And when the police came, because it was like in the street, and when the police came, they said that, you know, he would have died before he even knew he had hit the ground, because they just took a heart attack. So always let your family, tell them you love them, cuddle your dogs, have fun, enjoy yourself. See the cake that you're like, I don't know if I should eat it. Bloody eat the cake. Eat the cake. Sky, I'm turning into a proper French, aren't I? Listen, you're going to need to help me with my French words and stuff, because I'm going to need to be able to have a full conversation with this guy one day. Do you know, I should actually do that, shouldn't I? I should brush up on my French, so I can, me and Sky can sit here and talk. Sky, you're my teacher. I'm teaching you wee Ned, right? So when you come to Glasgow, and I'm like, right, get the bottle of wine in your hand, Sky. Sky, get the bottle of Monk's wine in your hand, right? And then, all right, man, how's it? You'll be able to do all that, and I'll be able to be in France talking to some exotic man like that. L'amour. Zero merde. I love lavender. Lavender's one of my most favourite scents, actually. Some people don't, right? But I absolutely love lavender. And do you know who else loves it? The bees. See, every year the amount of bees I've got on the lavender, the bees absolutely love it. So, and do you know what I do, right? Because I like to pretend I'm a hotel, right? I like to sometimes in the summer pick a few sprigs of the lavender, right? And then I wrap a bit of thread on it and put it in a little bowl and just lay it in the bathroom. Not that MD ever comes up, but see if they did walk into my bath. Oh, look at that. That's fancy. Some sprigs of lavender. That's the kind of stuff look, see when I go into a pee and I see the sprigs of lavender, I'm like happy about it. It's just a thing. Yes, Angel, I love lavender. Lavender is so beautiful. I know I do, Sky. I know I see it every Saturday. I do. Hold on, I've just got a message. Let's see the message. There could be a message. It could be something serious. It could be something fun. I'm leaving signed in. Right. Happy St. George's Day to all my beautiful English friends, by the way. Happy St. George's Day. Let's see. It might be a picture of this beautiful child. Amanda sends me pictures and videos all day long, and my heart just twangs every time. Of course, the laptop is still taking its time. Yes, there's my sister, my beautiful sister, open-minded. So on. Yes, here I'm going to talk about that as well. Some a-hole. Can I show you? Let me see if I can show you this carry on. This is the kind of absolute chancing bees. Bees as in the swear word, but I'm not saying the swear word because I'm a good girl, but chancing bees, right? Let me just, I tell you. I'm raging about it. I'm raging. I'm not really raging. I'm just like the nerve. The nerve to some people. Joanne, good afternoon to you, my beautiful Joanne. Joanne is beautiful. Look at her profile picture as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, Anne Jackson. And I love the picture of your wee doggy there. I love that picture of your wee doggy. Right. And listen, not all us Scottish people don't like the English. It's a myth. It's like the unicorn we've got is a thing. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people don't like the royal family. I think maybe that's where people get confused. Because we don't hate the English, we love the English. These are our neighbours. Come on up for a cup of coffee in the bungalow. So happy St. George's Day, my beautiful N. Jackson. Thank you for coming in. N. Jackson, is you that's got the most beautiful bit of your garden, haven't you? You've been doing your garden up. Have I got you right? Because I'm telling you, see the beautiful multicoloured tiles that you've got in your garden. I'm like, oh, I think I need that. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to need that kind of colour in my garden. Hope you don't mind me. I'm going to need to grout something. But the kind of, the whole tile, I could actually grout the whole lot of that and just stick my own colourful tiles all over that. It's you, yes. Oh my God, I absolutely love your stuff. And do you know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to. N. Jackson, there you go. You've got a range now. So that I know you. I like to do that with the people. Oh, well, the first time you've ever seen my legs. Do you want to see my legs up close? Do you want to see a bit leg in action? Listen, do you know, even the other day when everybody was getting like a full body shot of me, right? This is it. I'm not even going to apologise for the way I look anymore. This is what I need to work on. I'm going to need to just embrace myself who I am and not be embarrassed of what I am. Because the other day was a bad day for me. The other day I felt like absolute crap. What was I saying? I was saying something. Sky, help me. N. Jackson, it was beautiful. I mean, my God, I was like, oh my God, I love that. I mean, it would go great out there, wouldn't it, in my garden? It would look. Thank you very much, Julie D. Thank you very much. And it's the first time you see my legs. Look, do you want to see my legs up close? I don't know. Listen, but like seeing the castle, I just thought, oh, I saw this guy. Thank you. I was talking about an arsehole. And the castle, like, I was like, I'm not even going to cut bits out in my belly. I do look a bit weird shaped, but it's because my boobs get cut off, so I mean, you are going to look a bit different. Right, I'm going to show you this shenanigan. Wait to show you. Oh, how do I turn this bloody thing round? I can't turn it round. That's not doing it. Why do I not know how to do this, turning this thing around? No, it's not that. Thank you, Sky. I am an a-hole. And Jackson, have you seen my wee garden? Can you hear me now? Does anyone hear me? Listen, this is it. I need Sophie here to watch me. That's what I need to do. Yeah, Jackson, have you seen my wee garden? I've got lots of colourful things. I love colourful stuff. Yes, wonky donkey, that's the thing. I could have been dead. Do you know what I mean? I could have been dead. See if I let the tumour just grow, I could have been dead. So we've got to weigh stuff out. But I think for so long I felt as if I needed to apologise for what I look like. I don't know why. Oh, thank you, Jackson. See what I'm saying? See that beautiful tile work that you done would be lovely. It'd be perfect out there. But look at that. I'd be winning the awards for the best garden. It's absolutely gorgeous what you've done. Honestly, it really is. Blushing mushroom. Good afternoon. You love my hair. Thank you very much. Do you know it's needing more pink in it? Because it washes it. It's just like conditioner I put in. It's conditioner with a tint. And it lasts about a week or something, and then I've got to redo it. But the roots are growing in, so I'm going to need to do that at some point next week also. So I'll be pure blonde again. Do you know who I'll look like? I'm going to look like her out of Game of Thrones. Do you know what I'm wearing? I'm wearing my Mars dust today. Let me zoom you in on this bad boy. My Mars dust's in there that my son got me for Mother's Day last year. So I'm wearing that today, so I feel extra special. Oh, you're building the doggies a sand. Oh my god, doggies like to dig sand. And Jackson, I don't know if you've seen it, right? But it wasn't last weekend. It was 2 weekends ago, right? And me and Sophie went to the beach. Right, so we're at the beach. It's on camera. We're on the beach, and there's a few wee doggies on the beach, you know, plodding about and stuff. And there was a kid in the sand. You know, the kid was in the sand, and the mum and dad were there, and the kid's jacket was just lying like this and everything like that. And this dog, somebody else's dog, just went straight over to the kid's jacket, lifted its leg, and peed on it. We were like this. Me and Sophie were nuts. We're going, oh my god, that dog's just peed in somebody's jacket. A jacket's full of pish now. Pish. You're going to need, and we could see them having a conversation, and the mum going like that and everything. We're going, that dog just pished in somebody's jacket, just like that. What can you do? Seeing your dog does something like that, you're like, oh, I'm sorry. And Jackson, really, a meteor shower? I see, I'll be in my bed. I'll go to my bed early. A meteor shower. Do you know the best times ever to catch meteor showers is in September, October-ish. End of September, middle of October, because we go through the asteroid belt every year at that time. And Jackson, may I tell you this story? It was a while ago. A guy was in here. I don't know what it was, the boiler or something. He was looking at something anyway. Right. So I had the dogs put in the living room. Right. I keep them in the living room because they're up. They would be jumping up. They'd be, you know, they wouldn't attack anybody, but it's just they would be all over them. So the guy's in and he said, because they bark. He says, you should let your dogs out. I says, listen. I says, they're better off in the living room. Just leave them in the living room. They'll be fine in the living room. He's going, no, let your dogs out. Let your dogs out. I'm going, listen, honestly. I think they're better just there. Just you listen, they're fine. They're no up to anything bad and all that. He says, just let you. I said, right, okay. See, after the third time, I went, right, okay. Let the dogs out, right? So he crouches right down and he's clapping Mr. Mikey, and that's what Mr. Mikey pissed on him. I was like, oh, well. I said, do you want a wee wipe or something like that? He's going, no, it's okay. I was like, see, I told you. My dogs will pee on you. See, if my dogs don't know you, they'll pee on you. That's what happens. I told it to the last guy though that was in the last guy that looked like Seth Green. I says, if I let my dogs out, I said, they'd just pee on you. that's what they would do. And I don't know if it's like because they're trying to mark their territory or they feel threatened or something like that. But well, not so much Poppy, but Mr. Mikey will definitely lift his leg. Look at the tree. See my babas, look. I've got one in the basket and one there looking out the window. Look, see, I've got candles. Not, it's all romantic in here. It's all romantic. Maybe have a look at the water feature again. Is it still going? It is. See? I love colour. Oh, that's not right. Look at that. There. See, Sophie made me that in hospital. There's Poppy going for it. There's a dog out there barking, so she's going to go out and bark. That's what they do. You haven't said hello to Jason. Let's go and say hello to the man. All right there, Jason. Hi, everybody. What do you think of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial? Amber Heard sucks. Johnny Depp's the best. You've got a really good Scottish accent there, Jason. Listen to they two. Is that my Alexa playing music? Honest to God, things in this house get their own mind. Stuff happens in here. As you can see, my works of art. I've got the sunflowers from Van Gogh, and I've got Hermit Clement. Golden era was going through there. It was his golden era. I want to take you to the art museum. Do you know, see my pal Robin, she would love it as well. She didn't see all the artwork we've got. Nothing like what you've got, Sky, in the Louvre. I'd love to see the Mona Lisa, and I know it's tiny, but best things in life come in small packages. I don't have any romantic, no, unless you count with yourself, Sky. Do I count a romantic afternoon with myself? I can be romantic myself sometimes. Oh, there's Heather and Marshall, and I better stop it. I'm not a naughty girl, Heather and Marshall, at all. I actually am. I'm very naughty. Heather and Marshall, going to take me to a drag show. I'd love to go to a drag show. That's my kind of thing. I would love that. I'd be sticking dollar bills in their G-strings. You know what I mean? I want to go to a drag show. I've never been. There's a lot of drag shows in Vegas, isn't there? Do you know, it's like my kind of party, that. That's my kind of party right there. Feathers, makeup, dancing, singing, all that kind of stuff. I want to go to a drag event. See, when I go to Vegas, that's where we're going. Take me there. Let's go to a drag. Use my be like, let's go to a museum. I'm going, no, let's go. Like Amsterdam. I want to go to Amsterdam to see that museum. And Jackson, me too. I love my favourite drag queen is it's not Mimi I'm first. It's oh, give me a second. My brain's going to kick in any minute. Latrice Royale. Latrice Royale is my favourite. Get those nuts away from my face. I love Mimi I'm first. I don't like Mimi I'm first. Was hoisting other drag queens up in the air. And RuPaul went, that's against drag. Oh, I can't remember what RuPaul said, but he was a hoot. I'm going to get a bit of Barry White on Sky later for me and myself. I'll get a bit of Barry White on Blueberry. Do you know, that's what I should do? I should have meat and then Blueberry. Oh, Blueberry, you're looking good today. Oh, Linda, thanks very much. No, thank you. What can I say? It happens. Nothing wrong with that. Do you, M. Jackson? See, do you know, see when you watch the show, see the bitchiness. I love a bit of that, right? Not in real life, but I like watching it. See, like the bitchiness that they get. I love all that. I love that. But I love the costumes. I love the makeup. I love the feathers. I love the dancing. The whole thing, I just love it all. It's just my thing. So I would love to go to like a proper. Why is my fingers red? What the hell have I been doing? What the actual F? What's dyed? Someone dyed me a colour of red. What the hell? Where did I get that from? Look, does this happen to anybody else? Look, I've just been to the bathroom and all that, and I washed my hands and stuff, and all of a sudden, look, I've got like stuff on me. Where did that come from? Anyway. Oh, Mary Queen of Scots was getting well and truly rammed. Listen, see, when I watched the video back, you don't hear us talking about that, but I can assure you we did. So the video's stopped or something's happened. We were talking about that because as soon as we seen that bed, and we seen the bed, and we seen the sign was the thing that got us that this was the place that Mary Queen of Scots had for our most favourite guests. I was like, so it's code word 10, it's code. It's code for the people that she wants to get the leg over. That's the kind of talk that was going on. And then she's got her face carved into the post on the bed. And I went, oh, look, I says her face is like carved in that post. And Sophie said her face would be on the post, right? So we're like that. And Sophie was saying she'd be getting rammed. She said in that bed, she'd be getting rammed. And I was going, ha, and just at that, we seen this woman coming like that round the corner. And then Sophie walks away from me and lets me deal with it, and I had to deal with the whole thing. I think I covered good. I think we got away with it. And me and Sophie as well, right? Other tourist guides. You seen the other tourist guide, and this was where Bonnie Prince Charlie and all that, and and Mary Queen of Scots would be resident here, and her noble servants would be coming in, and blah blah blah. Me and Sophie are going to be going, oh aye. That king there, he was mad with the syphilis, wasn't he? Mad with it. His nose was falling off, wasn't it? He was that mad with the syphilis. That's our kind of tour. I was going to look at that cobble. You break your neck on that. Somebody would be sued. I was doing all that kind of stuff, because we don't feel like tourists when we're there. We feel as if it's just there. It's our castle. It's just the part of our country. That's it. So we don't feel like tourists, but that's terrible. That look at that cobble right there. So if somebody's going to kill themselves on that, it's a disgrace. As tour guiding differently, as I don't even know what we would call it. I don't even know if we can call it tour guiding, but as something. Sophie was walking about going, aye. All they done was get drunk and shag. That's all they done back in the day, was get drunk and shag. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a kind of good life then. Sophie's going, it'd be a boring life. And I was going, no, do you know what I mean? Getting drunk, getting shagged, that sounds like my kind of thing at my age. My age, that's a good life. I don't think they were caring who they were getting. They were pissed all the time. Truth be told, they were all pissed. Sky, I was looking at the 4 posts on the 4 posts, and you can imagine what I was thinking. Oh, Aquaman was in the thing. I was like, aye, tied to that bed. That'd be all right. That it's a right sturdy post too. You know what I mean? Look, this is it. Me and Sophie. That's what we do. But that woman, and I was good covering. I was really good covering, saying, aye, but we're just talking about the size of the bed and how you need to ram yourself in there. Do you know what I mean? To get a good night's sleep. I thought I've managed to do it. Good luck. I felt as if I was patting myself on the back, going, "Good girl, Linda. You done good there. You done good." Oh my God, Sky, yeah. I would do it. I would do that as well. I would do it. And Jason, I've got a feeling there was a lot, because it was either get into bed with old Mary Queen of Scots or the lion. If you've seen the video, did a place where a lion would be a lion in Scotland? Who they kidding? A lion in Scotland, right? And this is out in the open air. Right? I'm thinking that line wouldn't last our winter that time, that line. That's a disgrace. So I'm thinking, see if you went into old Mary Queen of Scots and curtsied and all the rest, done what you were doing, and you didn't want to go into the bedroom, you'd get fed to the line, so you'd need batter in. regardless of what she was like. You just need to do it, syphilis or no. Syphilis or the lion. I'm going to pick some really bad syphilis. A really bad syphilis, or playing with the lion outside. I know what I'm picking. I'm going. I'm right. Birch want me to start. Mary Queen of Scots. Birch want me to start. But that was a wee sad story, wasn't it? Sad and disturbing, actually, because our cousin was the English queen or princess, and she was up here, and the two of them were writing wee love letters and that to each other. Right? That's not. I don't care where you're in the world. That's not right. Do you know what I mean? That's weird. Anyway, but they loved each other. They were in love with each other and all that kind of stuff. And then there was other. See, this is that you shouldn't listen to people that's in your ear. Somebody was saying to Mary Queen of Scots, she's going to kill you. And somebody was saying to the other Queen, Mary Queen of Scots is going to get you if you don't take her head off. Right, so there was all that going on, and that's what happened. And I could actually see when I was standing, I was like, right, bring the next person in. I felt, I don't know what I felt a bit weird. Like, bring the next, play with the line, I could see it in my mind. I could visualise the whole thing going on. A lion, but that's a bit weird. A giraffe, you know what I mean? Here, we've brought your giraffe. Can you imagine now? Can you imagine a housewarming party this day, right? Can you imagine this? And just clear your mind. Your best friend has just moved into a new gaff, a new house. There you go. We're going to take them a wee bunch of flowers? No. A wee card, welcome to your new. No. Let's go and get them a lion. Just to, here, we brought you this bloody lion. Here, there you go. It's yours now. Don't want the lion. Take it. It's not. It's your housewarming present. You've got to take it. And you're left there. Imagine that. Take the lion away. And play lines trashing the place up. No. Yes, and see, they were cousins. See, this is the things that we learn. They were cousins, and they were in love, and they were sending like love notes. That's a bit romantic, a love note though. But they were sending love notes to each other, saying how much they loved each other and how they can't imagine life without each other. All of this, but in their ears, they had other people going, "You better cut her head off because she's going to date to you." That's the story behind it all. That's basically what went down there. People listen to folk, and today that's why you shouldn't be listening to people that are gossiping your ear. There is some people out there, right, that all they want in the world is to see other people argue. That's what they want. That's what they're after. So they can be in your ear saying stuff like that just to watch and stand back like that. Stand back like that and watch what they've created. That's evilness. That's a bit of evilness coming out. Imagine that though on a Saturday, me having my flavouring. Do you know what we're going to do now? Let's go and watch some executions out the front with the lion. Do you want to do the lion this week, or should we do the gallows? Or should we go to La France and get the wee old guillotine out? I don't know. What do we want to do? A lion, no sky. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it in the middle of the night and stuff like that? That's how lions roar, by the way. They don't actually go right. They go, that's how lions roar. Imagine that in the middle of the night. Oh, God, for girl, I don't know. And good afternoon. I don't know. Probably 3. This is a 3rd. 3 were on. God, for girl, I'm just saying, right. This was basically the castle thing, right? But God, for girl, your best friend's just got a new house, and you're going to take a housewarming gift, right? A housewarming gift. Now, visual sounds one. She got a wee house, and I can't mind what I said. A wee thing for her wall and stuff like that. A wee house thing, right? Do you know what? Didn't send her a lion? Imagine chap. I've got you a wee housewarming present. In you go. In you go. Simba. And you go Simba, and you go, this lion. You know, who does that? Who takes lions to folks' houses? And back in the days, did they hid it in a van? Not a van, a bloody cart. Did they hid it in a horse-ridden cart, this lion? I could look, that was... See, if I hadn't seen that, I'd have been saying to Sophie, I think you've got your details wrong. Although Sophie's very brainy. I don't think they had a line in here, Hen. I'd have been saying that, Mum, there was a... I don't think so. But there it was on the plaque. On the plaque it said the bloody lion. Goffergill, did you even know that they had lions in Stirling Castle? I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Do you know what I mean? A guillotine party, Sky. That's what they're... A stoning. What do you want to do this week? Well, we'll go to a stoning. Who do we want to stone? Do you know who would be getting stoned? Me. I'd be getting stoned because somebody would just say she's a witch, and I think that too. I think she's a bit of a witch. I'm no witch, but I think people would think I was, and that bit. I'd be getting the guillotine. You would just hope it was fast, because I've heard this sometimes it came down and get jammed. They don't want that. Do you know what I mean? See if you're getting the guillotine. There's my lovely sister. See, we don't really celebrate St. George's Day, but I know my English friends do. I'd be inhaling the water, because I'll tell you, I wouldn't want burnt, so I'd be taking the water in if they were trying to drown me. Do you know, this is what I said to Sophie. I don't think you can hear it. There's a lot of the video when I watched it back that had been cut and stuff. You can't hear what we're saying. And there was a bit we were in that courtyard, and I'd said to Sophie, because the courtyard, we thought that would be like a private execution place, you know what I mean, for the lion and stuff like that. This is private execution. And then you would have like the public execution that would be out in the town so that people could go and watch. I says to her, what would you prefer? Would you prefer, I'm asking you as well, would you prefer the private execution with Mary Queen of Scots and a man and all that, you know what I mean, in the banquet hall and the lion, right, like that? Or would you prefer like the public one where you're out in the public and it's the gallows and stuff like that? Sophie said she'd prefer the public. I'm not sure. I don't know. I might like the private one. See, the thought of the line, I think I might be able to tame it until it got the jugular in my throat. But, you know, I'm going to take my chances with the line, I think. The gallows, you definitely can't win against, right? See, all right, kitty, kitty, kitty. You know, it might work. It might. Isn't that weird, Golford? I had no idea. There you go. See, I just learned that. Michaela, I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning to you, beautiful Michaela. And good afternoon here. What about 2:30 in the afternoon? 2:30. That I was surprised with the whole lion thing, I must admit. Yes, guys, see, but listen, that's what they done for sport. That was their thing. They just used to do. No wonder families had to be big back then. I was thinking that as well, with the amount of executions that went on just for the fun of it. Yeah. See, this is it. This is why I see people that watch Braveheart. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Braveheart. I love the film Braveheart, right? But it's a very romantic view of Scotland. It never actually happened that way. It was much more brutal, cold, and all that kind of stuff, right? For one, William Wallace wasn't he just a great? He wasn't just a great guy. I'm a great guy, and they've took my wife and killed my. They did do that though. They did take his wife and stuff like that. But he used to, for fun, just grab children and women and all that, and just put them in. You see that the water next to stuff, just throw them in there like that and just watch them. That's the kind of stuff that they used to do back then, and he was no exception. He was a brutal man, savage, would you even call it? I don't know, but he wasn't like Mel Gibson in the film. Sky, they were used to it. They watched it for they were 2-year-old, 3-year-old. They were desensitized, as they say. They would take their kids to. You want to go to a wee execution a day? Yes. Then go and get your backpack. Go and fill it with stones. You know, they were used to executions. That was a fun thing to do back in the day. Thank God we're not there, eh? Thank God we're not there back in the day. As I say, I'd have been definitely going because I'm a bit crazy and stuff, and they'd be like, oh, there's something about her. Look at state here, I get her in. She's next for the execution. I'd be like, okay. I'm not even going to ask why, because they're probably right. I might need to execute it. For art, good afternoon, lovely for art. Oh, it's beautiful here. See, I was going to press the thing, but my silver and gold members, if you do want to come up and chat, by the way, just tell me and I'll give you a link to the page. I'm trying to think how I would do that privately. See, I don't know. Might have problems with my cousin, but I managed to do it. If you do want to anyway, let me know and I'll figure out a way. I'll figure it out. It's beautiful here today. Beautiful. I've got my candles going. It's all romantic in here. Baby. I'm going to be romantic with you. That's what's going to happen. But this is you. We're in it. You're all in it with me. We're in the witch's den. What do they call it? It's not the witch's den. They call it something else. The coven, something like that. We're in there. We're all blueberrying. Here, I hope he's like my wee video. I'm going to take these nails off now. The wee video I done this morning. I done it with latex gloves. So let's get a bit of latex. I like the way they sound. I do like the way latex gloves sound. And I thought I would do a video with mainly that. But I also had background sounds on my phone. Thank you, Lisa. Did I say good afternoon to you? Lisa, it's the Mac one. Modern. Did you hear the boy racers? That's a dead end. He's flying up. It's that one, Morange. I love the smell of that one there. The Morange. Morange. Look at her, bronze shimmer. That one's bronze shimmer. That one's look at her. Anyway, let me get these nails off. Did you like the nature sounds? So I thought I would do that. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe next week I'll have just the sound of water or something. And I know a lot of people don't like the sounds of water, but I like it. So I'm trying to do my videos a wee bit different, although I'm still doing the personal attention and the makeup, but just try different ways. I like to do that. I like to mix it up with these. Ugh, there we are. Oh, that's better. Nails are off. You see that my nails never grow past that size. They just break. Sky, I like the sound of rain on like a metal roof, like a tin roof. I like that sound. I think that's quite cool. But listen, yeah, that's it. Got makes you want. So I would have to have a disclaimer. Makes you want to pee. Do you know something? I actually spoke to my therapist about this. Believe it or not, absolutely swear to God. We were talking about like soothing sounds. I must have been talking about you guys. I must have been dropping your names, and we were talking about soothing sounds, and I burst out laughing, and I said, I can remember when that app just came out on the phone. I was still married at the time, right? So I'd found it, and you could mix and match different sounds. I know different sounds like that, and I like the sound of water, and I like the sound of the wind. Like that. I like the sound of that, and I like the sound of seagulls because I didn't stay here with all these seagulls, but I like the sound of like that. And I'd be in bed at night. The ex-husband, he was next to me, and I'd be thunder, seagull, like that. All that was going on. It lasted for about 20 minutes, I swear. And then the ex-husband went, got to turn that off. He says, I'm starting to feel seasick. Seasick? You go, it was all that. It was great. That's what. No, I was like, oh, it's dead relaxing. He must have been for 20 minutes, been like, oh God, I'm going to spew. Spew is what we say about. Oh my God. Oh, I don't think I have for art. I'll need to check that out. Your rain video. Oh, it's the wee dog. The wee dog. I seen that one with the wee doggy. That see, we've not had thunder. That was my soothing sounds. This is what I'm getting a wee bit sneaky now. I'm adding wee bits of sounds. That was all added with my phone. They sounds this morning. Apart from the pigeons were mine. Do, 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 do. You hear that? It's the wood pigeons. But I had crickets. We don't have crickets here in Well, we do, but they don't make that kind of noise at night. It's always dead silent. So I've got cricket sounds in it as well. Sky, thank you so much for coming in, my beautiful, lovely, lovely Sky. And I love you very much and have a great weekend. If anything interesting happens, please let me know because I'm nosy like that. Confidentially, though. Confidentially. Golfer Girl, I love the thunder, but can you remember when I went to Croatia a couple of years ago? 3 years ago. It's going to be 3 years. 3 years ago. And I'm listening to the most intense thunder and lightning storm I've ever heard. I mean, it was right close. And then the next thing, a flash came down. And it was about for me to just over the road there. Bang! Like that. The hotel shook. The internet went out. The lights went out and everything. I grabbed my camera, being a YouTuber. I was like, oh my God. And you can hear me on the video, terrified, going, I nearly got struck with lightning. We nearly got struck with, and the smoke was bellowing up where this lightning bolt had struck. And then the fear set in. See, after the whole excitement, fear set in. I was like, oh my God, I need to go in now. I need to close the door. I got a wee bit scared. It was so close. I like watching it from afar. See, like in Florida, you're guaranteed thunder and lightning about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Guaranteed it every day. Oh. See, now I want to listen to music. That's the kind of mood I'm in. I've been listening to The Cure this morning. Do 10:15 on a Saturday night. And the tap drips onto the strip light. And I'm sitting in the kitchen sink. The Cure. And the tap drips, drip, 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 drip. See, I can listen to that and then the next thing I'm listening to rave music. I'm a raver, baby. Why don't you call me? Ooh, see the amount of flavourings I've got? What? And also, I've still got that bottle up there that Peter got me for Mother's Day. It's way too fancy. I mean, it probably cost me a fair bit too. It's way too fancy to drink. Way too fancy. Right, where was I? I'm going to need a pee, so I'll need to mute these. Can I mute these? I can. Do you know what? I'll put you outside watching the water. How about that? While I do a pee. And that way you're like, is it the water? Or is it blueberry? For art, you deserve to feel lazy. I've still got your beautiful artwork on my fridge there. Do you see it? Of course. See, I don't throw things out that people give me. See? And Gofferger got me all them. And Ralph got me that one. I mean, there's so many on here that people in open-minded and stuff like that have gave me. Of course, I've got my Kennedy Space Centre one I got. And see? Because I'm sitting in the kitchen sink. And the tap drips, drip, drip, drip. Right, you can watch this while I go and do a pee. Right, to get you. There you go. Right. in the tap, drip, 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 drip. It's relaxing, isn't it? Could be plants in there. Very village is fine, although there was some casualties from the parasol incident. Went out and watered all my wee plants this morning, so they're all watered. Jack Russells are still chilling out. I wonder if they ever think to themselves, I wonder who Mummy's talking to. You know what I mean? Do you know what? I'm taking this lipstick off now. It's starting to annoy me. Mandy in South Australia, my goodness. Good afternoon to you. Queefy flaps. Just leave queefy flaps in. We're wanting fun. I feel like having a wee bit of fun today. Leave queefy flaps in. And I can have fun with them. So what are you saying, queefy flaps? What is it? Would you want to say it to me? Would you want to say? Let me hear it. Want to know what I'm drinking? What are you saying, queefy flaps? That's an unfortunate name you've got, queefy. It's 11 p.m. there. It's what 2:46 in the afternoon here. Queefy, is Queefy going to answer me? Is Queefy just come in just to give me the one statement and then go and then just leave? Queefy, if that's your real name, actually. Is that your real name, Queefy? Queefy. Honestly, God, there you are. Is it bothering you, Queefy? Is it on a Saturday when I have my only flavouring of the day? Is that bothering you at all? It's unfortunate for you. 10:15 on a Saturday night, and the tap drips onto the strip light. The cure is stuck in my brain, and I'm sitting in the kitchen sink. And the tap drips, drip, drip, drip. Maybe you make a queefy flaps. Good morning to you, Ariel. Ariel, hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning, and good afternoon from me here in Scotland. I'll show you. It's lovely. It's a wee bit of windy outside, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Always makes you happy when the sun is shining. Why am I removing myself for the stream? See, you got to watch what I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And Jackson, it's the only time I ever have a wee drink is with you on the Saturday. Because I drive and I don't see tomorrow. I will not drive tomorrow. I don't drive the day after. Even I have a drink. That's just the way I am because I worry about that kind of thing. So listen, see, people want to comment. I've been called worse. Let's face it. I've been called worse. But at the moment, I don't know what the moment. In fact, it's probably my stalker. He's probably still lurking behind in the bushes somewhere under the bridge. The stalker. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I've had a stalker before. He's not been doing anything unique or anything like that. That shit happens to me all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just makes look for our. I've been out pottering about, watering my plants at the front. I've been away up the back putting the solar panels up for the water features, and I've brushed all the place and done all my plants, and it's been great. It's been a good 2 days, a beautiful sunshine. So I just worry because we've known it to snow in May, and I've got my plants out, so my water features out, so I don't want them cracking. Go for girl. I'm in live chat, but I have been on top chat how many times now? People have been talking to me and think she's dead rude. Look at her, she's dead rude. She's not talking to me, and it's because I'm on top chat. I've not flipped it over. Where's my nail file? Because I've got a nail that's really annoying me here. There we go. Got it. You're in Georgia. Oh my goodness. See, I had wee pals that stayed in Georgia, and they used to be on YouTube, but they're not on YouTube anymore. Pam and Rick. I always wonder how they are and what happened to them. It's funny that though. See if you're like following somebody on YouTube for a length of time, and then all of a sudden they're not there anymore. You're like, what happened to you? There's no explanation or anything like that. What happened? Oh well, but it does it. I remember I was devastated one time, and it was when remember April the giraffe. She's passed away now, but at the time April the giraffe was pregnant, and she was ready to give birth to Jerry the wee giraffe, and after the baby was born, they cut the live stream, and we'd all been watching this live stream for months. Every day I had the live stream on, and they just cut it. I was like, oh my God, is he new? I bet it's beautiful in Georgia. I've never been, but I've been in Florida 5 times, and I absolutely love Florida. And Georgia is the next state, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. See if I've made a mistake, I apologise. But I'm thinking Georgia is just up from Florida. I love my USA. Listen, I'm going to be getting tattoos, and I'm thinking the American flag as well as the NASA sign and SpaceX and my grandson's name. I've not got the money for all this shit, but I want it. Look, give me more tattoos. I need more tattoos. I'm not allowed tattoos on my arm, though. That's the only thing. Yeah, I'm correct. See, there you look at me knowing where the states are. Peachtree State, Peachtree, and in Florida is the orange steaks. They've got oranges everywhere, orange juice and stuff. Oh, see at night time and you hear, see the effects I added to my wee video this morning. Having that real time, falling asleep to that was like magical to me. As I say, see in Scotland when it's night time, it's silent. apart from the Neds. Hey, you, what you doing? I'm going to kick your door in. All that goes on. You're not going to, I'm going to phone the police. Go and you phone the police and grass. All that happens. That's what I get woke up with. No cicadas or crickets. Neds. Me and Sophie are going to take you round about to see the Neds, though. See, as well as like castles, we're going to take you to places that are rough places. Like I'm going to be dicing with it, taking you out with an iPhone. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be dicing with it, just walking about with you with an iPhone. We're going to these kind of places because I think it's good to be able to show you what the actual Scotland's like. Because people picture Scotland of like the biscuit tins. People always say that, like the biscuit tins, like all the tartan and the Highland dancers and the many kilts. I'm going to show you what it's really like. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to show you that there is some Goffergill getting us A tickets. That was beautiful, Goffergill, because I've not seen Stirling Castle since I was a wee girl, and it was, and I can't even remember it being like that. How good it was. So I mean that is beautiful, right? We've got that, but that's not the real Scotland. That's like the I don't know what you would call it. I want to see a koala bear, and I want to see the kangaroos. I love look, give me the kangaroos any day over the koalas. I love the kangaroos, the jumpy jump. Oh aye. The Sunshine State, have I got it wrong? The Sunshine State, yes. Oh, see, I would love to. That was on my bucket list, but it's never going to happen. Do you know what I mean? The 50 states. Thank you, Gopher Girl. We loved it as well, and my God, we had such a laugh. I mean, it's going to be a talking point in our family for a while. With me and Soph. Look, we don't realise what we're like when we're out. There we were slagging the cat. We were slagging it. Look at the state of that. We were saying, can you believe us? Look at the state of the cobbles there. It's disgraceful. Somebody's going to fall. Right. People that, can you imagine the people that work there? But listen to they two. Shut up. Stop bringing the place down. You used to, I'm just saying, just look, it's wobbly. It's a wobbly cobble. Right, we keep it real. Yeah, Mariah. Thank you. Chav Queen. I know that a chav's like a wee Ned. We call it a Ned. We do call it a Ned, but chav, I know that there's a word chav. I don't know if they meant that bad or not. I don't know. See if it was like, see if you're going to try and insult me. You need to do better than that, though. You do. You need to do better than that. That doesn't bother me. But I know that chav's like Ned, right? And listen, I'm all the way there. Like I'm see when stuff happens, the Ned comes out in me. I've noticed that the Ned. You don't know your dad sells Avon, by the way. I don't know why that is an insult, but it is here in Glasgow. Your dad sells Avon and your mom's a bricklayer. I don't know why. Go for girl. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, Mandy, I would love to see if you get pictures or videos. Yeah, look, going to please, because I love looking at them. I love looking at them. Wildlife, no, that's my kind of thing. Look, I've got pigeons. But you see my pigeons pigeoning in. If you can see them, that's what I've got. I've got pigeons. I see the occasional fox come by the house. And the deer, when I'm going to my swimming, as I said, that wee path, the deer like to, there's fields there, so I go up there very slow because it's first thing, it's like 6 a.m. when I go my swimming, so I go up that path nice and slow because there's been a few times there's been deer. And Jason, you'll get used to your ranch. And Jackson, I've seen a lot of your posts on Facebook, and I love them all. And you're very, very pretty, by the way. Let me just say that. And look, don't worry, I hit on everyone. See everybody in they've all had text and stuff for me. I'm in love with you. They've all had all that for me. I'm a lover when I'm drunk. Have I told you yet? I actually fancy you now. Fancy you. Fancy. Listen, this is what I do this Saturday. I told the policeman. I've told the police. Anna, no way. Do you know what I seen? Oh my god, I would love to see that. I'd love to. NASA, if you didn't know, see Kennedy Space Centre. A lot of that is like what would you call it? Like a private reserve or something. I don't know what to call it. Like a private reserve or something like that, right? You're not allowed to touch the animals. And they had a bald eagle's nest that the bald eagles stay, and God Almighty, it was. I mean, you could fit my car in it. Probably it was the biggest nest I've ever seen in my whole life. The biggest. It looked like a prop nest. I swear to God, I was like, that's a bloody prop nest there. But there was eagles in it. I think there was chicks in it at the time. I'm going, look at that. Because I honestly, when I seen the size of it compared to our bird nests, I thought somebody's planted that. That's a plant. But it was a bald eagle's nest in Kennedy Space Centre. And apparently they go there all the time. They go there every year or something. You're welcome, Anne Jackson. There's lots of compliments to come. Oh my God, I'd love to see the kangaroos, and I love like the eagles. And I'm a nature person. I love animals. I do a lot of part, and I know I'm a meat eater. And people are like, if you love animals, why you eat? I got called a murderer. Remember, I made a pot of soup. Remember, I got called a murdering bastard. Actually, that's what I got called because I made a pot of soup and I put it on my Facebook, my YouTube, making a pot of soup. Pot of chicken soup or something in the title yet. You murdering bastard, I get called. No, my son's vegan, and my son's very vegan. My son will not even use shampoo or anything that's got any kind of animal product in it whatsoever, right? He doesn't come in and say, Mummy, do you know what? You're an absolute murderer. He doesn't do that, but somebody felt the need to come into my making a pot of chicken soup video to tell me that. What's going on with that? Stop it. Stop it right now. What the? What's good? The Mrs. Oh, Anna, that just sounds majestical and beautiful. See, I love you all so much, and I'm jealous in a way, not in a bad way, that you stay in all these beautiful places that, oh God, I would love to go. I'd love to go, but look, these are in my dreams. See, when I go to bed at night, I think about all these exotic places. Vegas to see my Heather and Marshall, my favourite ladies. What a beautiful couple they two are in their wee kitties. Do you know, we would have such a laugh. I know it. See, if I ever went there and I was to be, if I was to meet Heather and Marshall, I think I'd be getting into all sorts of trouble, and it's just going to be fun. Fun. And they're like, no, you can come and stay. I would prefer to get a hotel because I would feel bad about staying in somebody's house. You know, here I am, I'm going to stay in your house now. You know, I'd prefer just to get a hotel, and meet up every night. I'd prefer that. But I would love to do it one day. I would love to do it one day. Go to Vegas. I used to want to go to Vegas to play the slots and see the sights. Now I want to go to Vegas to visit Heather and Marshall. Just shows you. Priorities. See, as you get older, you're like, oh, I'm not so much into that nightlife. Let me just meet my friends. And Jackson, as I say, my son will not, even his wallet, he doesn't want somebody gave him a leather wallet for his Christmas, he would never use it. Shampoo, it's got to be vegan, conditioner, soap, he uses his own soap, he does all that, soap powder, he looks at everything. And see, when you go shopping with him, that's all he does is pick it up and read the label. Gelatine. You know, he will not have anything. And that's what he wants to do. And I'm like, well, that's good for you, son. If you want to do that, that's fine. And not once has he come in here and lectured me, never mind call me a murderous bastard, which I've been called for making a pot of soup. Everybody, each to their own. Each to their own. I mean, I really don't, do you know what I don't agree with is the foie gras, whatever the hell it's called. I've never had it, but I don't like the thought of that. But then again, see people that are going to restaurants to order some foie gras, I'll not go in and say, right, you bastard, you, look what you're eating. I wouldn't do that. I just don't agree with it, therefore I wouldn't eat it. The same as veal, I won't eat veal, and it's just because I won't do it. The Lone Star State. The Lone Star State, what? Mandy, what is the Lone Star State? See, I've missed a bit of chat or something. See, do you know, I don't even know all 50 states. I could name quite a good few, because seeing my brain like the map of the world, I think in the map of the world it's Google Maps. I'm on it a lot, as you know. Texas, oh my God. Oh, I'd love to go to Texas. I'd love to go to, and one of the reasons I'd really love to go to Texas, I'd love to go to Houston, Texas. I've been to Kennedy. I've got all my Kennedy stuff there. I'm wearing, actually, just now, let me zoom in on this again. This is Martian dust. See the dust that's in here? It's from Mars. This was an asteroid that had crashed, and then they found out it was from Mars, and they crushed it all up, and then they put it in these wee tiny things. And that was 3 figures, my son said, just for that tiny wee bit. So see, when I wear that, I feel special wearing that. As I said in my dating profile, some women like diamonds, some women like pearls. I like moon dust. I like asteroids. I like that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. And Jason, you should never need to feel bad or anything. And do you know what? I would encourage you to post every kind of vegan meal that you've ever had. And see MD that's getting to say bad about it, block them or just take them off. Just tell them. Or see if it's somebody like a family member, just say, look, I would prefer it if you didn't comment on that. Because I would never do that to my son. Never. And look, see, I'm in Glasgow, so we all rip the piss out each other, as we say, right? See, here you're looking fat in the day. You know, all that kind of stuff. It's like you're eating grass again. My son said that, our family members. Oh, are you eating grass? Right, this kind of stuff. We just laugh it off, right? But see if it's getting to you, just go like that. Look, I prefer if you didn't say it. Hurts my feelings. And see if they kept doing it, then I don't even know what to tell you. But you should never feel as if you can't embrace something that you love. And that's what being a vegan is. You love it. My son's proud. My son is proud of himself, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud. I am proud. And I tell him that I'm proud of you, darling, for the temptation of going by McDonald's and not getting a cheeseburger when he used to eat them. You know, I'm proud of him. You should be proud of yourself, N. Jackson. Mr. Sheen. Mr. Sheen shines umpteen things clean. Yeah, asteroids. That's my Martian one. I've got an actual asteroid on a necklace in there, but this is Mars dust in here, so I'm feeling special. I like that. That's what I like. In fact, I was talking to a guy I said to you, I was talking to a guy. And well, that's it, and Jason, if that's what you want to do, just you do that right back to them. Preparation H. That's a pile cream. We've not got Preparation H, but do you know how I know that? It's for Austin Powers. I'm going to call this mission Preparation H. And Scott was going, ice cream. Oh, I love a bit of Austin Powers. Listen, Elon's meant to be testifying next week with Amber Heard. Oh, that's going to be a shit show right there. That's going to be an absolute shit show. I want to know your opinions of this, please, in the chat. Right? I've been doing a bit of research, you know what I mean? Because I like to think I'm an Officer Blueberry here, interrogator and investigator of shit. Right? Amber Heard's got a baby now, right? Allegedly, it's meant to be Elon Musk's child. And Elon Musk is meant to be coming to make a statement or be a witness for Amber Heard. Right? People are going, no, look, you know how I love Elon. I've wrote Elon a letter. But don't be sticking up for Amber. She's at it. She's at it. And see the compact that was shown in court. This is, remember I told you, this is what Amber had to do every day. Put makeup on. She'd put this makeup on here. Face, bruises in her face. She had to use this. L'Oreal or whatever company it was that made that makeup said, hold on a minute. We only released that compact in 2020 or something like that, right? And this is, she was meant to have been using this back in 2015. Right? This company said, no, that compact, we didn't release that till like 2017, 2020 or something like that, right? So there's a lie right off the bat. Somebody's been sick outside. Somebody's been terribly sick outside. What time's this? 3:10 in the afternoon. Somebody's already gone for it out there. Somebody's no well. Oh, God. I don't know if you can hear that. That's somebody's guts. That's my neck of the woods for you. That's my neck of the woods for you. Aye, sitting beside there with somebody else. Somebody's been terribly ill. I hope they're okay, though. For artists, do you know what? I'm glad Johnny Depp's came out to give men a voice. It's been, domestic violence and stuff like that. But she's putting a bad light on people that actually have had terrible domestic violence, in my opinion. I'm keeping using this phrase, in my opinion, because this is only my opinion. I've done have done a bit of research, but I'm not up on all the facts. Is it Milani makeup? Milani makeup. That is Scottish wildlife for you right there. Somebody been ill outside. Aye. But see, in the opening statements, you see that I've said to you when it happened, she went, Amber, she was talking to Jewish men. Do you know what Amber had to do, actually? Guess what? I'm going to show you what Amber had to do. And she brings this makeup compact out. This makeup compact. Should keep this makeup compact right here in her bag at all times. Right, she's showing this makeup compact. The makeup company's been hold on a minute. We didn't release that till like 2019 or something like that. So she's caught in a lie right off the bat. And I feel bad for Johnny because, see, listen to his life story. I mean, I loved the man before, but listen to his life story. His mum and how he got brought up and all the rest of it. Makes me feel even worse. And they played a clip in Friday there of, you can hear Johnny and he's groaning in the background, obviously in pain or suffering in some way. The man is suffering. And she's got the record video. She's recording it all. Right. See, if you love someone, right? See, if I loved somebody, right, and love with them, and they're there and they're in terrible pain, it doesn't matter if they've been out and they've drank too much, they've took drugs or anything, right? Anything, they've ate something bad. My loved ones are groaning there on the floor. I'm not going to go, hold on a minute, I get my phone to record this. I'm going to put her at them going, you're right, Darren, do you want me to wet your head? Do you want me to get a wee bucket for you in case you're going to be sick? I'm going to sit here with you until we get off the plane. I'm going to make sure you're okay. That's what you do to somebody that you love. Don't you? Is it just me? I'm not going to go, do you know what, hold on a minute, I fire up the phone, take a wee recording of this set. Record. Right, okay, keep on moaning then, keep on moaning. That struck me. I hope the jury are getting this as well, but who does that? It's not just me, surely, that thinks this. I can't even read the chat. The chat goes so fast. And me with whatever it is, Sophie Dyslexia. It's no Dyke. Dyslexia. That doesn't sound right either. Dyslexia. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Well, that just proved my point. I'm not very good at reading. And I've noticed when I do read, it's not reading the letters, it's what the word looks like. I kind of catch on. And I've noticed that because see when I'm in my car and I'm not reading the chat, but see if I happen to look at my screen, I can see it's open-minded just by how it go for girl and that, just by how it looks. It's weird. My brain's crazy. Well, this is true, Mandy. I wouldn't want to. Do you know who else I wouldn't want to be for that reason? Trisha Paytas. No, I do love a bit of Trisha. I mean, a lot of people don't like her, but I love a bit of Trisha Paytas. But see her nails. Her nails are so long. I'm like, how are you going to clean your ass? Right now, too much information, but I always like to make sure my ass is absolutely squeaky clean. Squeaky clean, my ass. My ass is always squeaky clean. I make sure, right? No, but they huge nails. It makes me want. Maybe you just get used to them. But see, they're stuck on. See, it's a wee argument in my brain here. I don't know how you'd wipe your ass properly, and I like my ass to be. My ass is cool. Oh, I just say stuff other people are thinking. We're all thinking that. See, when you see people with nails like that, is that not the first thing you think of? How the hell do they wipe their ass or pick their nose? Right? Or maybe they've got gunk in their eye. You know, how do they do things? Do they do anything? I mean, it's all a can of worms. This is it. But see, listening to Johnny's story, I think even before Johnny get famous, I think there was going to need to be some work done, just with his situation when he was a wee boy and his mum was very abusive in all sorts of ways, and the dad left, and you know Johnny, even before he was famous, Johnny needed some kind of mental health, and then just see when they become famous. It's like we're not worthy. It's like a whole we're not. It's like Garth and Wayne for what do you call it? Wayne's World. We're not worthy. They've got all these people all around about them telling them that they're excellent. Oh, you're the best ever. By the way, you're the best. You do nothing wrong. You do nothing wrong. You're excellent. It's all like that. It's all a front hole. Well, this is true. They would go up that far, wouldn't they? They would go up that far. You know, they get so many people all around about them telling them that they're you're the best thing ever. And they start to believe that I'm the king of the world. They start to believe that, you know what I mean? This is it. See, us normal folk that have to do dishes and washings and stuff like that. But nails like that, I mean, as I said, I love a bit of Trisha, but her nails are like this. See, when she has this baba, she's going to need to take the nails off. She's going to need to take the nails off when she has the baba. If you didn't know, she's having a wee girl. She's having a wee girl. I'm very happy for her and Moses. As I say, I mean, a lot of people don't like Trisha, but I like her. I've got a wee soft spot for her. I do. I have a wee soft spot for people that, I don't know, other folk don't like. I've never had my nails done professionally. I've never been to a nail salon. I'm taking that mash out. I'm having sausage and mash tomorrow for my dinner. A typical UK, I suppose, meal. Bangers and mash for dinner tomorrow. See, no, I want to listen to music because am I going to need to resist the music urge? Resist. Should we sit outside for a bit? Anna, see, I love art. This is it. I love a bit. Look, I'd be saying to Johnny Depp, keep your wallet in your car, Johnny. I'm not even after your cash. Keep your island. Come to the bungalow. We'll talk about art and stuff. Can you imagine me? This is, see, no, I'm hanging about it. Imagine Johnny Depp and Aquaman's in the corner there, right? Aquaman's in the corner. Johnny, this is sunflowers, and then we've got the golden lady right here, and then we've got the zebras here, and then some other works of art, and we've got another Van Gogh out here actually. Look, this is called The Cafe by Van Gogh, and then we've got some butterflies and stuff. Imagine me touring them around my gaff compared to what they stay on. It'd be fun. For art, I would obviously need to show them your art. That would be proper art. That would be proper art. This art over here. This beautiful art. Proper art. And I've got this. I've got proper art out here that somebody's in a mad party. What's going on out here? We'll hang about out here. I love my wee wall. Can you believe I was up there when the firemen came? I was up there, standing. To this day, I don't know how I managed to get up, but I did. I got up on the wall. It just shows you. Mandy, I don't know what other people have said. What? Yes, for art. I've thought that as well. Now, in no way did, in my opinion, again, right? Johnny Depp could have took that white powder at 6 o'clock in the morning. He could have had like some Jack Daniels at 6 o'clock in the morning. He could have been absolutely mad with it by lunchtime, right? But that doesn't prove that he's a domestic violence abuser. No way. It just means he's on the piss. Shona, good morning to you and good afternoon from Scotland. That just means the man has got a problem, obviously, right? But we're all seeing that. He's got a problem. And he'll see it himself. He'll probably see it himself. He knows himself he's got a problem. But that doesn't make somebody an abuser just because they have a mad swally or they have a bit of white powder. I've never ever touched this stuff. I can honestly say I've never touched this stuff. But in no way am I saying I'm a great girl, I'm a good girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm not. I've had a bit of smoking stuff like that I've done in the past. Oh, Heather Marshall. Heather Marshall, is it really used? Is it really Heather Marshall? Is it really? See, Heather Marshall, did I not have these arranged before? See, I've got weird people following me, Heather Marshall. Heather, what's the name of your 3 new kitties? Let's see if she answers. Oh no. This is it. He seems to be able to get a lot of people. Right, okay, got you. My darling. My darling, my darling, my darling. There we go. I don't know why I never had you blue before. Now I've got you blue. Lemsip's good, but you've got to watch you don't have any other paracetamol. Heather, I hope you're okay. Yeah, but he was getting the tablets and powder and all sorts for other people. But listen, we all knew Johnny Depp had that lifestyle, did we know? Look, I've known that for Edward Scissorhands. In fact, Nightmare on Elm Street, I knew that Johnny Depp was into that kind of stuff. So she knew he was into that kind of stuff. Shona is an absolute angel. Heaven, God has sent us an angel. My heart's there. My heart's with him. I can't stand not seeing him. Like if I don't see him for a couple of days, I'm like pining. So I've got to get my daughter to send me pictures and videos every day that I'm not there. He's an angel. He was sucking his thumb the other day, sucking his thumb. As if he couldn't get any cuter than his thumb like that. Oh, my heart's going to explode in love. Heather, I've made you a moderator. Listen, Heather, I hope you know that you can get me anytime. Heather, I know the feeling. As I say, the other day I couldn't even come on live. Many times has that happened, not that often. But I couldn't even turn the camera on the other day. I was feeling so bad. Maybe it's just something to do with the stars and planets. I do believe in all that kind of stuff. But I don't even know why. Nothing triggered me. Usually, it's if I go into a slump, as something's triggered me, and that's why. The other day, there was no explanation whatsoever. I was just down. I wanted to squeeze into a corner and just stay there like that. It was weird. I just felt so bad and hateful in my own self. And you know, the whole time I'm thinking about my grandson and that and thinking, pull yourself together. For her, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you. And give your wee puppies a wee clap for me. And have a wonderful weekend. Heather, please, I know, and I've done that. I done that last year, and I done it bad last year. I mean, I've kind of touched on it a bit. The scar now just looks like a crease in my wrist, but it was pretty bad. It was so bad, I was panicking because I couldn't stop it. If you know what I mean. And see, when that was happening, the whole thing about how people that I love would feel about me doing this kicked in. Heather, please don't listen. Please, no, stay, and we'll talk about it. This is a subject that should be talked about. We shouldn't be frightened to come on here and talk about things like this. We should be able to come on here and talk about it, and then other people tell you their experience and how they felt and how we got over that feeling. And I'm sure it's not just me in here that's had these kind of feelings. A lot of us have felt this kind of thing. So please just stay here with us and just try listen to other people, or even just listen to me talking rubbish. And think about, I know it's especially like financially, and you think there's no way out. And I can be on here saying money's not everything. Money's not everything. I know money is when you can't pay your rent and etc. and stuff like that. But I believe that I do believe that it's going to be different. Something's going to happen in your future, and you're going to end up getting money for somewhere, and everything's going to be okay. Yes, us in here, Heather, honest to God, us in here, there's a good group of people, and we've been through lots of stuff. People have been through domestic violence, sexual abuse, all this kind of stuff. There's there's a lot that goes on in my chat, and I encourage people to talk about it because I don't like things getting swept under the cover. And when I went to therapy, I was and I've said to you, and it's the truth, I felt a bit embarrassed at first. And I've said to Sophie as well, I was a bit, honest to God, I felt a bit embarrassed that I was having to do that. Look at me, I must be off my bloody mind. You're going to therapy. I felt embarrassed. But see, the more I went, the more I was like, I go to that therapist as well. You know, talking about it helps. Oh my goodness, Heather, yes. I know you and Marshall have got the kindest hearts ever. See if I had a lot of money, I would be giving it to you. That's for absolute sure. And people around you that do have the money and that don't give to you, then, you know, I don't even know where to begin with that. And I'm just wishing and hoping that something good's going to be around the corner for both of you. Listen, don't even listen. Please don't ever think you need to apologise coming in here and talking about serious things. You know what I'm like. I'm always talking the clown and talking, you know, naughty and stuff like that. But in all honesty, listen, this channel's for you as much as it is for me. I'm just the one that sits here and talks. You are in the side chat all talking to each other. You are a wee family in yourselves without me. So there's people in here that have been through a lot of stuff. And see if someone's in here that's been through the same kind of thing, that can talk to you and maybe hit you up in your DMs and stuff like that, then I hope they do. And I just wish I could do something more to help. And I do love yous. And see, seeing your wee videos and your wee cats, it makes my day. And do you know, I've always said, I would love to have a relationship with somebody the way you and Marshall have got a relationship. That's beautiful to me. That's absolutely beautiful. I wish I had somebody like you've got. Hopefully one day. I've stopped chasing it now. I'm not even bothering with the dating sites. I've stopped chasing it. So if something's going to happen, it's going to happen. Sometimes things like that do happen, showing it. Yeah, sometimes you're at the bottom and all of a sudden someone turns around and you're back again. And Heather, I know and I can feel it. It's going to be different for you. Something's going to happen. I can feel it in my bones. Something's going, but never think that you're alone, or maybe you don't want to talk to Marshall about something to upset her. Listen, I'm here for both of you. You can get me in my DMs anytime, and I'll talk to you and all that kind of stuff. And don't ever think you can come in here and bring the mood down. That's what this channel's about. It's about people coming on, being able to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I've just got the camera going. I'm just sitting here listening to you. You know what I mean? And acting a clown. I'm the one. Look at me, guys. I'm that person as usual. Oh no, there's a bee or something, and I can hear buzzing. Yep, it's a bee. It's a bloody bee. There's a bee in the house. Oh my Christ, there's a huge bee. An absolutely huge bee. Oh my God. Oh, it's a big bumblebee. I'm going to need to try and capture it. Right, I don't kill bees. Don't come over here, there'll be. Where the hell's my capturer? Right, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's still there. See if I can capture it. Oh no. Right, if it's down, I can capture it. Where did it go? if I can capture it. Stay there. Stay. Sit. Ah! Shit. What's going on? Vodka's down. Oh, vodka's down. Bee's down. Shit. Make him watch. Don't you drink that. Watch. Oh my god, it's huge. Ah! Oh. Stay, bee, stay still. Honestly. Got you. No, never got you. Nearly got you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh. 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 Bee is captured. Bee is captured. Bee is out. Oh, 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 oh. Shit, there's vodka on the floor. Hold on, I put you down. Tell you, it's non-stop. I'll let you look at this. Oh, there, you can look at that. Bloody vodka everywhere. My God. Let's hook this up. I saved the wee bee's life, though. I saved the wee bee's. I'm going to go and do another pee. I saved the bee. It's okay, Poppy. It's been captured. Oh dear. Poppy, you're not licking the carpet, are you? She is. It's alright, I sweeped it all up anyway. Oh, oh. We're back, we're back, we're back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Can you see me and hear me okay? Can everyone see me and hear me? Whew. See, that's the great wee humane catcher. It's brilliant for catching bumblebees and stuff like that. Wasps get straight out whacked. I'm not even going to lie. Wasps get electrocuted with my electrocution bat. I've actually electrocuted myself with that bat. Elena, my beautiful Elena. Good afternoon, Elena. Good afternoon. Christ, my hair's a terrible one. See, when I woke up this morning, you might have seen the state of my hair. I wish I took a picture. It reminded me of chemo hair. It was all like this. My hair was horrible. I don't know what I was dreaming there last night. It must have been bloody good. Wasn't that a huge big bee? That was a big one. There might have been a queen bee, but I saved her life because Mr. Mikey has been known to have bees in his mouth. I've seen one fly out his mouth. Poppy was off. Kira, yes, I can do doctor's role plays. No bother at all. No bother at all. I'll need to do another doctor. I miss being Dr. Blueberry. I feel all intelligent while I'm doing it. Oh yes. Yes, let me take your temperature now. Yeah, a bit peely-wally, aren't you? You're a bit peely-wally. That's a good Scottish word. Gigi, my gorgeous. Gigi, what you think of the trial? Gigi, did you hear what happened with Amber's makeup? Let me see if Gigi knows yet. Gigi, I'm a maniac with wasps and stuff. I'm that kind of person. I've actually threw my bag and it's went under somebody's car. I've left my shopping trolley, run down the hill. I've left my child in the buggy and went for it because I know the wasps won't get them. The wasps after me. Gigi, did you see what about Amber's makeup? What happened though? I don't know if you've seen this yet. I can't remember. Somebody put who they are. L'Oreal or somebody, right? One of the makeup companies that make that compact. See that compact in the opening statements, her lawyer says, this is what Amber's had to do. This makeup here. This is the makeup Amber had to put on her face every day. They never started making that compact till 2017 or 18 or something like that. Way after Amber's alleged abuse. I'm hoping they're able to get this in the court that this compact wasn't made till after the abuse that she said she had, and they were like, she got had this is the makeup right here that she had to put on. Oh ho ho ho! It's going to be good. It's going to be good. That makeup company coming out and saying that they did not make that compact until 2017 or 18 or whatever like that, after the fact, and her saying she had to wear this makeup the whole time. Gigi, right? She's been like, this is the makeup I had to put this makeup on every day. She's that daft. She never even looked to see when the compact came out. Me, as like a makeup person, right? I know makeup. And see, even like the chocolate palette with Too Faced, you get the first edition and second edition and all that, right? That's been out. So you get that kind of thing that you've got to look into. She's not bothered her. She's just like, you know what? See this makeup right here? This is what I've had to use. This is what Amber had to carry about in her bag the whole time. The makeup company's going, no, she never, because we didn't bring this out until 2019. So there you are, Gigi. It's all going to kick off. And I feel so sorry for Johnny. I mean, as if I didn't love the man enough before. See, just hearing what he's... And see, this is driving me mental as well. That, yes, he used to drink in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, he had a drink, right? He used to have the white powder. He used to have the white powder. Sometimes he'd have a tablet. So what? So what? He had a drink at 6 o'clock in the morning. So what? He was shoving stuff up his nose. So what? That he used to pop the odd pill. So what? Did he ever put his hands on her? No, he didn't. He'd smashed cabinets in his kitchen. See that video? That's a great video for Johnny, I think. See the mother effer, and he's slamming the cabinets and he's slamming this, and he's in his height of rage. He never went near her. She's got the camera on him like that. She's got the camera going, right. You never seen him lashing out to her. Come here, you beep. You know, you never seen him lash out at her. He was taking it out on other things. Now, also that video, and I said I was sorry, right? So they've had a fight the night before. She's wound him up the night before, right? So they've had a fight the night before, and then she's... See, this is on my mind. Gigi, I don't know what I would do with her. I really don't. And see this holier than thou look that she's got the now. Drives me insane also. It drives me insane as well. And the whole... This is what they've got to do, though. There's a dog out there. They've got to try and bring Johnny down as much as they possibly can. This is what they've got to do. They've got to try and make him... He's the worst guy in there. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah. Marilyn Manson, you were with him when you having a wee bit of party time. I was. You know, all of that. That doesn't prove nothing. That doesn't prove that he hurt her. I'm just hoping that the jury have got enough sense as what we've got, right? I'm going in and I'm thinking about, like, we've not heard any evidence yet, right? But apparently, allegedly, there was domestic violence in Amber Heard's marriage when she was married to that lady. Now we've not heard any of that, so I'm tossing that out. Now I'm trying to just look at what's happening, and what's happening now is they're trying to bring the victim down as much as they possibly can to make the jury think, I hate him. You're drinking at that time in the war. I can't stand that guy. That's what they're trying to do now. I don't. There's a word for it, but I can't imagine ever putting a cigarette out on Empty's face. See, Gigi, even somebody that I hated, right? See, I cannot stand that person. I can't imagine me ever taking a cigarette and putting it out on Empty's face. I'm hoping Vanessa testifies. It was just unfortunate. He'd sent private messages slagging his ex-wife, which my ex-husband's probably said a lot of bad things about me as well. Do you know what I mean? That's what happens when you're an ex. But when you're in the height of, like, divorce and things have happened to make you divorce, you say stuff that you don't mean. Do you know what I mean? And he said something... I don't even... It's probably racist as well. It said something a bit racist because she was French and something else, right? He said that about her, but that's people falling out with each other. See, when you fall out in love with folk, you say shit. You say stuff. I just hope Vanessa's, like, takes it with a pinch of salt, as me and Johnny were going through a bad time, and he said that. He's not really meant it. He's been talking privately to his girlfriend, right? So I hope she does, because they had 14 years of a good marriage, and they were good with their children. There was no... They didn't... hit their kids or anything like that. So I hope she does. I hope she does. But she drives me insane. Honestly, she's like, Vanessa is beautiful. I've always, even before she was with Johnny Depp, I loved Vanessa Paradis. I think we must be around about the same age. We must be around about the same age, me and Vanessa. Because I was listening to her, I was about 16 when I started listening to her, and she was about that age as well. So, Julia Taxi, she was about 15, 16. Maybe I'm a wee bit older. Not much though. But I've loved her all that time before she was even with Johnny. And then and Erino's dirty laundry out there. I just feel so bad that the man's had to go through this to clear his name. And see what, listen, I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now. See, when he wins this and gets his 50 million, I think he's going to give every penny to charity. I think he's going to give, mark my words, I think he's going to give every penny to charity, because it's not about the money with him. It's about his poor kids that had to go to school with folk coming down saying, see, your dad's like this and your dad's like that. That's what it's about with him. And by Gigi, I tell you, the man could leave his wallet in the car. I'm not even after the guy's cash. Come into the bungalow, Johnny, anytime. Johnny, leave your money out in the car. I'm not even after your wallet or your island. Keep it on the car. Come into the bungalow and say, I'll give you things in here. Would you want, Johnny? Would you want Aquaman out? I'd need to move Aquaman out. If Johnny Depp come into the bungalow, I'd need to put Aquaman out. Sorry, Aquaman. Victoria, did I not say good afternoon, my beautiful Victoria? Good afternoon, my darling. How are you? My goodness, my cousin, how are you doing? How's the family? Disney should get him back. And I can't even watch Aquaman 2. How terrible is that? I'm not even going to watch Aquaman 2. You know how much I love bloody Aquaman, and I can't even watch that because she's in it. I'm sorry, Disney. That was a fail right there. I'm not even going to watch it because she's in it. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad. And he will have people around about him that will hug him, because I think he needs a hug, the man. He seems as if he's got a good sister there. His sister looks as if she's been looking after him and stuff like that, which is good. You know, like, to us, we like mad fans, but like his sister's like family. Poppy! Oh, Vicky, hold on. Right news too. Vicky, did you like Stirling Castle? That was Golfer Girl got us the tickets to go there. Listen, that was hilarious at Stirling Castle, Vicky. Vicky, can you imagine being here with me and Soph going to Edinburgh, Stirling Castle? The carry on we would have. Oh, open-minded. I don't even know if there was any Canadians there. Open-minded did say, is there any Canadians? But see, to be absolutely honest, it's difficult for Scottish people to differentiate, is that a word, for American to Canadian. You sound basically the same to us uneducated ears, you know. But now and again, see, when I hear my cousin talking some certain words, it's like now. It's just certain words makes her sound, oh, she's Canadian. Right, I can hear, but basically he's kind of sound the same, so it's difficult. So there was Americans, there might have been Canadians at the castle yesterday. Golfer Girl, thank you so much. Prince Charles, what was that like? Yeah, Vicky, the thing was, me and Sophie are going, I don't like the royal family, do you? And she's going, nah, I don't like the royal family. I'm going, it was a shame what happened to Princess Diana, went it? And she's going, aye, Mum. I'm going, I don't like them either. Do you like them? Nah, I don't like them. We don't like the royal family. We're no into that kind of stuff. And then 5 minutes later, cue to the car. We're going, it's Prince Charles! It's Prince Charles! We're in the car, do you know that? The car was rocking. I'd be like that screaming. Folk are looking at me, you're not giving an F. You're not giving Prince Charles. We're like that. So that was that's some mean sofa up right there. Right. Same as like mind the weekend we're going, that's terrible. Imagine having to spend £30 in that. That's a disgrace having that rabbit. £30 the woman coming in and going, oh, it's beautiful. Stuff's lovely, by the way. That rabbit's absolutely beautiful. You know, it was hilarious. Oh my God, what a laugh. It's Prince Charles. Here, but the kicker was me saying it's Prince Andrew. Right. Now see, I say shit like that. I say stuff. No, I really don't think Prince Andrew, after everything that's been happening recently, is going to be at Stirling Castle doing a gun salute for Her Majesty the Queen. You know what I mean? Prince Andrew. I was like that. Andrew. Like that. And then after, imagine me saying it was Prince Andrew. I don't know where that came from, so. I don't know where that came from. Elena, did you listen, a bit cut out. We had been saying so much. I don't know what happened. Seeing you watch the footage, there's bits missing. I don't know if it's when we were dipping in the internet. I don't know if it was that, but see, in fact, we'd went to another bedroom before that. I don't know if he's got that. We'd went to a bedroom before Mary Queen of Scots' bedroom, and there was a bed, right? Oh, look at that bed. That's a wee bed, isn't it? But it seemed when any Mary Queen of Scots, that was Mary Queen of Scots reserved this area for special guests, right? Our bedroom. Sophie, that's code. That's code right there. That's code for naughty time. Mary Queen of Scots was in here. Oh, you had. And Sophie's going, oh, aye. I should. Sophie said she'd be getting shagged. That's the word Sophie used. I don't know why it didn't come up here, but she said that. I loved Princess Diana so much. And Meghan as well, Meghan and Harry. I feel sorry for them. I do. I feel sorry I think it's the same kind of pattern that's going about there. She's not good enough. Listen, we were like, so I'm going to look at, I say, Sophie, I says, look, her face is on this head. Sophie's like, why, her face would be, and she was going, Mum should be getting rammed on that bed, rammed. And I'd be going, so she would, she'd be getting absolutely, she'd be getting pummeled. I think I used the word pummeled. And then this woman pokes her head round the corner, and I was like, oh, like that. Sophie walked off with yous. Yous all left me. Yous all went. Yous went away with Sophie. I was left with the woman. Oh, aye. And I swear to God, I said to her, oh, I was talking about the roof, and I said to her, your the architecture's second to none, isn't it? Second to none, the architecture. Look at the way that's what catches your eye as you go through this castle, isn't it? Your eyes are drawn to that, and also the bed. The bed's tiniest. You'd need to ram yourself in there, wouldn't you, to get to sleep because it's so tiny. I thought, I've caught it. We're all right, Sophie. I've covered it up. Did she only stay there for a short time? I don't know. I don't know how long she stayed there at all. I don't know how long she stayed there, but she was actually getting pure rammed in that bed. Look, we keep it real. And then I don't know, it wasn't the church the chapel we're going through. We were going through somewhere else, but other people were there, right? And see, when you're in that bigger room, when you talk, echoes like that, right? Me and Sophie are walking through it, right? And she's going, there's Henry VIII or something, right? Somebody anyway. And she went, his face was kind of falling off. I went, it'd be the syphilis. And she's going, aye, Mum, it was the syphilis. I said, he was absolutely mad with the syphilis, wasn't he? He was mad with the syphilis. Like that. Who's mad with the syphilis? It was the king. The king's nose was full of syphilis. You don't get that in a tour guide. This is what you get. Elena, I was trying my best. That's what I do. I'm a cover-upper. Cover-upper. Sophie was off. Sophie was off with yous. I was left. And she was acting as well, and I don't know I don't know how to take it, because I'm like, I'm for Glasgow. I was saying I'm numerous times I went, I'm for Glasgow. She's going, aye, my wee cousin is Mary Queen of Scots, so she is. And she was in that bedroom for whatever 100 to whatever 100, and my daddy, Henry VIII or whatever, was in power at the time. She was doing all that to me, and I was like, listen, Hen, you don't need to bother. I'm for Glasgow. I was going, ha ha, I'm for Glasgow. Numerous times, and I'm for Glasgow. No. And she said, there's an old Scottish word that nobody says anymore, and it's clipe. And that's what the jester was. It was a wee clipe. I was saying to her, no, we say that word all the time. She goes, no, but clipe's an old word. I was going, no, we still use that. We still use. And I was pointing to Sophie to him. I went, I used that with my daughters. We clipe. I said, we say that. I says, fair enough. I says, I'm for Glasgow. It's more you're a wee grass. I says, but we still use the word clipe. So see if you've got to Stirling Castle and somebody said to you, oh, it's an old forgotten word. It's not. We still use that word. What are you talking about? What's she saying? Yeah, the syphilis. You know, and there was parts of the courtyard I was going, look at that stone, by the way, Sophie. You could fall over that cob. The cobbles have been there how long, right? How long have they cobbled? I'm going, look at that cobble right there. You could split your neck open, couldn't you? You could trip over that and split your head and your neck right open with that. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen right there, right? So with that talk, and then we had, I can smell gas. Can you smell gas? There's a gas leak, right? There's a member of bloody, I don't know, Parliament, royalty, whatever. There's gas leak somewhere. Somewhere's a gas leak. There's a gas. Sophie's, she's sucking on a vape. It was all kicking off. Do you know, I love it going out with her a day. She says things that other people might not like, right, about religion and stuff like that. That's her view. As I said, I do believe, I pray, I believe in God. I ask for forgiveness every day. That's the most I ask for, is forgiveness for anything I've done wrong, because I'd hate to think I've done something bad, right? Every day. And Sophie's, she's not into that. She's like, no. She's an atheist. So each to their own is what I say. I'm not going to force my child. I bring my children up to have their own mind and believe what they wanted. I wasn't going to put anything in their mind. Oh, Gigi, I know. Aye, but the syphilis got you. And Sophie was going to, no, there was other people in the room. See if you watch back, there was other people in the room. And Sophie shouting, aye, there were alcoholics and they were into sex. It was just alcohol and sex back in the 80s, which is probably right, but you don't get the tour guides telling you that, oh no, they would be here and they'd be writing their novels on this particular day. No, they were getting shagged in that bed and having a swally and watching the lion tear folk apart. Come on now. We are the real tour guides. That's what they would do. They would get hammered. They'd have sex, and then they would say, right, let's get somebody out there so the lion can tear them apart. That's a perfect day. It's romantic here. I love you, darling. Let's do some romance. Gigi, me too. And even people that like Sophie don't believe. I believe God did make us, Gigi, and I don't think God done any mistakes. So see for my daughter and things like that, the way she's never done anything evil. I believe God looks at that kind of thing. God looks at your soul, even if you're dismissing them. There is certain people that I don't think God would like. People who do things to children and murder and stuff like that. But for like say software doubts and things like that, God, she's a good person. She doesn't do any harm and stuff like that. And I think God looks at people like that and still forgives them for what they feel inside. Do you know what I mean? I do. I've always believed in God, so, and I'm a Catholic. A lot of people don't. Look at her? She's a mad Catholic. Look, I believe what I want. I don't try and push it out on anybody else. I believe what I believe. And Gigi, even in the chapel the other day, the one thing that I ask for all the time is forgiveness. Some of my gardens went over. I always ask for forgiveness for, I don't know what I've done wrong. This is the thing, I don't know what I've done wrong. I always ask God to forgive me anyway. I've no done anything wrong, but I just ask in case I have done something wrong for God to forgive me. It's just something I do. And then I ask for prayers and healing thoughts for a lot of people, especially people that ask me to pray for them. I do pray for them. We should be tour guides everywhere. Listen, we're going to need to find somewhere else to go. The only thing is, the petrol and the internet is an absolute killer on my budget. I'm not even just saying it. I mean, I'm drunk, but I'm not even just saying it. As I say, that was like £60 in 2 weeks I put in. And actually, see, since my petrol gauge is at zero just about. I'm running in fumes. So it costs an awful lot. I wish I could do it all the time, but I just don't see how I can do it all the time. It's costing me a fortune. I'm struggling like F at the moment. But look, I've been having a great time. It's not as if I don't want to do it. It's just especially, I don't know if you are the same wherever you are, but in the UK, the petrol prices have been up so much. And plus, I've got to get the internet and all that. See, if money was no object, by God, I'm still going to, see, even if I've no money at all, I'm just going to take you to local places, like maybe down the Glen again. We might go down there and watch for the trains or something. I'm going to do that with you, but like travelling far is it's costing me a fortune. It is. That's it, Alina. Look, that doesn't bother me. I've no bad feelings or whatever. As this, me and Peter were talking about this earlier, how I brought them up. I brought them up so that they could choose what they wanted to be. They could see if they were want to be a Catholic. I've got the chapel right across the road. I'd be taking them there, and we'd be getting baptised and confirmed and first Holy Communion, all that kind of stuff. See if they wanted to be Muslim, we've got a mosque not far away. I'd be taking them there. That's what they wanted to do. So listen, in other religions as well, I bring them up to have their own mind. My kids have got their own mind. That's why they can talk free speech in front of me. They never disrespect me. My kids do not disrespect me, right? But they do swear. I swear as well. That's just part of being a Glaswegian. We all swear. I swear to God. We do. We all swear. Glaswegian, it doesn't matter. You could find the most poshest person. They would still be talking. That's absolute shit, by the way. They'll all swear. Everybody swears. That's just our language. We just try and cut as much out as possible when we're talking publicly. I was thinking about getting a train into the city centre, Elena, but I was also thinking, see if I'm really, 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 really brave, I would take you to the art museum, Kelvingrove. Elena, you need to Google it. Kelvingrove Art Museum, and it's got dinosaur bones. Do you know? And I've actually got my wheelchair in the car. I'm in two minds whether to just get Sophie to wheel me about the bloody place. Do you know what I mean? Instead of me having to be sore walking, because it's going to take a long time. I'll be in my chair. You know I've got a wheelchair for when days are bad. You know what I mean? But you've never seen me in it. But listen, my wheelchair's absolutely fabulous. It's full of bows and sparkles and ribbons and stuff like that. And Look, I'm no, you know what I'm like. Trina, good afternoon or good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, Gigi, do you know something? You just warmed my heart. My heart is warmed by all your beautiful comments and being in my chatting. As I say, this is your chat as well. I'm just here talking, but you all talk with each other and stuff. That's how when Heather it hurts. It doesn't hurt my heart, but I feel bad when people come in and they say I don't want to bring the chat down. You're never bringing the chat down. This is your chat. See whatever you're going through. If it's something bad, depression, whatever, talk about it. There's maybe somebody in here that's going through similar situations that can help. See, when I was going through cancer, I looked up to Kylie Minogue. And I thought, see her, she's went through that, and oh my God, if she's went through it, so can I. Just somebody else that's went through similar situation. Talk about. Yeah, Elena, I'm thinking the day that I go to the art museum, because it's huge, right? It's absolutely huge. And I want to enjoy myself at it, right? I want to enjoy myself when I go there. And I think it'd just be too much walking for me. And I want to spend hours, because there's the dinosaur part I want to see. I want to see all the dinosaur parts. There's Egypt. There's all different parts. This museum is huge. And all the artwork. I want to see all the artwork. And it's just the point of me having to be in pain. I don't want to be in pain when I'm doing it. And I'm thinking to myself, why do I need to be in pain when I'm doing it? I've got the bloody chair in my car. Sophie can wheel me, and then see if we buy in the shop. We can put the shopping on the handles of the wheelchair. We're sorted. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think when we go there, but it's me building up the courage to drive through the town, because this is going right through Glasgow city centre, and it's wild. It's wild. I mean, the traffic lights change like that. People are up your arse honking in the wrong lane. So I've actually Google mapped it. I've Google mapped it a few times, but still it's like chaotic. But I'd love to go there because I'd love to go there because I want to see the dinosaur bones and all the artwork. As I say, there's the oh God, I've said that a million times and I always forget. Salvador Dali. You need to look that up. Salvador Dali is the guy's name. And it was the one that he made the religious picture again, but that's not the reason I love this painting. And it's a painting of Jesus on the cross. It's just amazing. It's like so realistic. It's a painting, but it looks like a photograph. It's so beautifully done. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to see things, and I don't want to be in a shitload of pain doing it. And I don't know why I still feel guilty. I don't know why. I think it's just still the stigma. I don't know. You know, even though you're sore, you got a metal rod in your leg, and you're like, am I sick enough to go in the wheelchair? You know, I shouldn't have to think that. Am I sick enough to have to go in the wheelchair? I shouldn't have to think that. Am I in pain when I walk? Yes. Do I know what it's like to have a day without pain? No. But anyway, listen here, and it'll be bonus. It's going to be steady filming for you because I'll be in the wheelchair. Sophie will be pushing me. It'll be perfect streaming. It won't be me walking like that. It'll be perfect. Oh, Vicky, are you away, my darling? I love you so much. You can get me anytime. You can get me anytime. I think about you all the time. And I send my love. Oh, by the way, see, she's might be away now, but I gave my dad one of the Canadian flags that she gave me. My dad's got it in the background. I said to her, she sent me a couple of Canadian flags, and I said, I'll need to send one to my dad. And I have, and when we Skype my dad, he's got it in the background. See, I do, See, when I tell you I'm doing something, I do it. So I think the day we go to the museum, I want to enjoy it. So I think I'll be just using my chair. And why not? I love you too, Vicky, so much. I love you too. Gigi is doing her own channel. Gigi is going to do her own channel. And see if you've got if you are blue, you've got a range and you want to promote your channels, please do so. Put a wee link in it. I do not mind that one. Look, see if you say, I'm going to check this channel and put your channel, I'm not going to go look at them putting their channel. I encourage you to, I want you to do that. Put your channel in the chat, please. Everybody put your channels in the chat. Look, I love you. I don't mind that. I'm not one of these people. Don't you be saying somebody else's YouTube channel. No, say that you. I'm a lifter upper. You get some people that like to drag you down in life, right? You're doing better than me. Get down here. I'm the kind of person that likes to prop folk up. Here, stand on my shoulder. I'll give you a wee lift. I'm that kind of person. Not for money or clout or anything, just because I want to do it. I don't do it because I want any kind of recognition. I just like it makes me feel good about going there. That helped him up a wee bit. Do you know, it just helped. I just feel that. Gigi, why are you not blue? Gigi. Gigi? Will you type again? Gigi, say something now. Gigi. I want to listen to music. See if I do, I'm going to demonetize this, and I've been doing good. The advertisers will like me so far. Gigi! Gigi, you're a moderator now. That's you. You're in the blue club, you're a moderator. It means, see if someone naughty comes into the chat and says, Blueberry, you're an absolute arsehole. You can maybe leave them, let me play with them a bit, and then see when they get too bad, you can kick them out. You can kick them out. It means you've got the power to kick people out if they come into the chat and that's naughty. Plus, you can put your own link. So now, Gigi, see if you want to put a link to your channel, you can do so. You can put a wee link to your channel, and I won't mind one little bit. I encourage people to go and have a look. Yeah, see, then I know you. See, when I've got these in blue, I know it's shoes. Yeah, kick them out. Oh, let me play. Look, see if it's somebody that's an interesting troll. You know what I mean? That's let me play. I like to play with them a wee bit. You know what I mean? I like to play with them, and then I get fed up, and then you can put them out. I like to play with them a wee bit. I'm a naughty girl. What can I say? No, listen, they come in to try and troll me. I've had my whole life getting called names. I don't know if that's where it comes from, right? Picture it. All my life I've been in hospitals and shit, my tiny violin. I've been called all sorts of names all my life. I've been called really bad names all my life. I've been made to feel different and horrible and this and that and blah, 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 blah. All of that. So see when people come in here and say, Blueberry, you're fat. I'm like, oh, let them stay a bit. Let them stay. Oh, and I'm looking at her. Why have you not got a profile picture? You're too ugly for your profile picture. But you doing it. Are you saying I'm fat? I bet you're like 2 ton Tessie. I like to play. That doesn't bother me whatsoever. See if they're talking about my children, I reckon kick them out immediately. That's immediate kick out. That's immediate kick out, ban, remove the channel. That's what that is. See if it's me, I can take it. Let them play a bit. See if they're talking sexy to me. By God, leave them in, because I'll talk to them better than any phony up person would talk to them. They've met some people come in to try and get a reaction as if, Blueberry, I would have sex with you or something. Oh dear Lord. Like that poor lassie Mary, right? But I'm like, what? Let me play for a while. Let me play. You'll know when I'm see if I'm getting really pissed off, you'll know. See if they come in saying anything racist, they're out. I don't have that. Homophobic, they're out. I don't have that either. You'll know yourself. You'll know yourself. Anybody that's like over that line, that's. See if he's on. Maybe let me play with them a bit, and then you can put them out. Gigi, you're welcome. Gigi, you love Elena. I could be you. Elena, I don't know. I've no idea who I'm going to text later, but I'm probably going to text somebody later and give them my undying love and how much I love them. That's what I'm like when I'm drunk. Well, you've seen me. I'm just a lover. I love people when I'm drunk. Sometimes way too much, though. Sometimes was it Sky? I wasn't sending naughty texts to Sky, but I was sending, I don't know what I was sending to Sky. I would never fancy Sky. Sky's like a daughter to me, so God knows what I was sending to Sky. I was sending something to Sky last week, and somebody else was sending some. Look, I can't help myself. Gigi, you've got to have you've got to have a thick skin when you start going on YouTube, because you're open to every kind of, oh, she's got a spot on her nose. Look she's got a spot. Oh, there's a bogey up her nose. You get criticised forever. Look at this split. Her hair's not sitting right. Everything you get criticised for. So you've got to just go and brush that off. What I can't get used to ever is them talking about like my family or something like that. That's immediate block. I don't even play with them. They don't even get played with. They get booted out straight away. Oh yeah, Gigi, my lovely ring. Look at that, and that beautiful. It's like my birthstone and my earrings, and I've got my Linda. In case I was lucky tonight and the person that was doing something forgot what my name is. You know what I mean? See if somebody was doing stuff and that's my name there, you know my name. Not that ever happens. Maybe in my dreams it does. Apparently, see if you were needing to dial up love, you can get it online now. I didn't know that, but apparently you do. You don't need to hang about street corners. You just dial them up online. I wouldn't be doing that anyway. I can get it for free if I wanted. Elena, I never do. Do you know that? I don't even look at my own videos. See, when I send messages, they're gone. I never look back on what the hell I've been saying. I never look back, because I'm always like, you're an asshole. What are you, Linda? An asshole. You're an asshole. Look what you've said. Your good friend. It's your friend, Linda. What were you saying to her? What colour are your knickers? What kind of friend are you? A dirty one? A dirty friend? That's me. I do. I love people. I do love people. Yes, he did send me a message again, but I just ignored him because he never spoke to me in 2 weeks, Gigi, and I just thought, he's got a partner. Alarm bells were ringing that he's got a partner, and I was going to be his wee bit in the side. It was talking to, that's the vibe I got, so I've never spoke to him again. Right. See if you're single like me, and somebody's talking to you via dating app, right? And they don't, I was busy for 2 weeks. No, you were with your wife. Right, that's what it screamed at. It screamed like he was, which was a shame because he looked a nice guy and all that, but I'm not into that kind of stuff. See, when I get that kind of vibe, I'm not going to be somebody's wee bit in the side. I want to be somebody's. This is my friend, my beautiful Linda right here. Look at her. She's mine. I want to be that person. Surely to God, I should be that person. So this is my significant other, Linda. Look at her. Look, she's got walking stick and she's got a look at her. She's beautiful. She can't walk much, but she's an absolute hoot, and I love her. Surely to God, I should find somebody like that. It was definite red flags. Oh, I was busy for 2 weeks. You were busy, and he was posting because you know I'm a wee snoop. He was posting stuff on Facebook, right? But he didn't have time to message me back. So that was it. He sent me a I'm not even going to entertain it. When I get that vibe, I get that vibe. No, you're with somebody. Stop lying and stop cheating on your bloody wife. Your wife cleans your dirty underwear. Do you know what I mean? Hangs your clothes up, makes your bed, looks after your children. Stop cheating on her. Trina. My goodness. I don't know. See if you see me and well, you have seen me in full view. See, the other day in the castle, I was like not caring. This is me. I'm a bit misshapen because I've no boobies, but this is it. This is what I am, and this is. I wouldn't want MD taking me for anything else. Do you know what I mean? Like MD, like thinking anything else about me. Oh, her face is alright, but the rest of her body's shit. You know, well, F you. I just want to be accepted for who I am. That's it. I just want to be accepted and liked for who I am. There's a lot more to a relationship than just naughty time. But don't get me wrong. See, if there is naughty time, I'm going to blow your mind. See, if there is naughty time, you don't need to know me. I'll blow your bloody mind. I will. I've done it before. Let's just say that. My dad handed it. Elena, I don't think the dating sites are for me at all. I don't. They're all just want a one night stand. I'm no after that. I'm no after that. Trina, don't make me fancy you. Look, Trina, I'm starting to get wee hot vibes here. Don't make me do it. Don't make me text you later. And my Alina's beautiful as well. If you've seen Alina is an absolute gorgeous lady. As I say, you're all beautiful in my chat. That's how I hit on you, Solidity. I hit on listen, mind when I was in the ambulance, I was like, oh my God, this is my subscribers are gorgeous, and that. I was open-minded, poor open-minded. I dropped her mind. I was saying it was. Listen, geez, watched YouTube. Seeing to think it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I've done that. There's so many times I've done things I'm going to cry. What were you doing, Linda? Bad stuff. What have I told you? Not to do bad stuff. That goes on. Cherie, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Cherie. Oh, Cherie, thank you very much for that. I don't feel like it, but I try. This is how I get. Look, I like a bit of dirty texting a day. I've told my therapist. I swear on my baby's lives. I've already said, look, I've spoke to. You're in beautiful Australia as well. I've said to my therapist, I said about Saturday afternoons in particular. And she said she would drop in now and again. I said, by all means, because see what I told my therapist is what I'm telling you. I've not been fabricating anything whatsoever. I says, I like to be drink on a Saturday. I says, but I end up loving everybody too much. It's a love thing. It's a day though. A day love yous. And I know a lot of you. I like my subscribers. My subscribers are the best. I'm like, I'm going to hit on mine. See, my subscribers, I'm going to hit on them. I said to my therapist that, I'm like, look, I tell the truth. You like your subscribers in the best of it. Do you tell them what you would like to do with them on a Saturday afternoon in the bungalow? I don't think so. Love. That's the kind of stuff I tell them. Look, I'm about that away from getting put into like a, where the hell is that coming from? That must be on the soap. There must be something on the soap. Look, I cleaned all that off and then I went to the toilet. There must be something on the towel. And I've washed my hands and I've dried my hands on the towel. And now I've got that mark again. There must be some kind of dye on the towel. Elena, listen, you know that you can get me anytime whatsoever on my messenger. And me and you go through the same kind of problems, I think. Which is good in a way, not that we've got the problems, that we've got each other that we can talk to about things. Cherie, do you know, sometimes, see, when I'm at my lowest, I don't think I deserve anything. That's how I'm trying to work on my own brain. When I'm at my lowest, and maybe a lot of people can feel this, I feel as if I don't deserve anything good. I don't deserve happiness. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why I don't deserve it. That's how, see, when I talk to God, I'm always asking for forgiveness. Always. Why am I always having to ask for forgiveness when I don't do anything wrong? I do. That's just the way I feel. I'm working on it though. It's a working. It's like a painting, my brain, but I'm working on it. I'm waiting on the psychology to get in contact. I've done. Do you know that is all you get for therapy in my neck of the woods. From November to early April there, that's me done with therapy. They can't give me any more appointments. That's it. You're out the door. We don't, not my wee therapist doesn't want to know me, but that's all they can do. That's as many therapy lessons as you get, or therapy meetings as you get. They pop you off right to psychology. And now I'm waiting in psychology. It could be the end of July. Who knows when psychology are going to see if you were absolutely. Now they know. I've said to them and showed them that I had done something stupid last year. Say you were still in that frame of mind, right, and you're still waiting on a psychology appointment. That may be too late. That might be too late. And see, if it was my kids, I'd be like, I'm going to sue you. My mum was in here crying for help. I was crying for help. I was telling them that I'd done something really bad. So bad that, see, when I'd done it, I was like, I knew I had done it right, because there was stuff all happening. It was like pumping hard, let's say that. It was pumping hard, and I was trying to stop it, and it didn't seem as if it was stopping. And I had numerous rags all around about me trying to stop what was happening, and my son walked in. I'd forgot it was a Saturday, and I forgot my son wasn't staying here. It wasn't his dad's, he was staying here. And my son walked in, and there was like lots of rags with stuff all. Like, it was a bad time. It was a bad time, right? Now, and see, if I was waiting on a cycle, and they were, oh no, you need to wait another 2 months. It's going to be too late. That's going to be too late for people that have lost their bloody minds. Do they not realise what losing your bloody mind is? You've lost your mind. You're unpredictable. You might do something stupid any minute. Never mind 2 months down the line. Get help. It's beyond me. Thank you, Trina. Elena, it does. It needs to change. Gigi, see, this is it. See, if I found somebody that felt that way, I'd be like, oh, Madeleine, it doesn't matter what they look like. See if somebody felt like that toward me, I'd be like, I'm in love with them. That's it. Cherie, thank you so much for just telling me that. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Nothing to be embarrassed about. See, if you watch the Johnny Depp trial, like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking at that time anymore. Look, that's what people do, especially in Glasgow. See, in Glasgow, that's it. There's not one person in Glasgow that hasn't got somebody in the family that's been alcohol dependent, right? And they've not been alcohol dependent because they just want to be alcohol dependent. It's because they can't help it. They need help. They need help. It's just I hate the stigma in mental illness. I really, really, it does my, and even in my wheelchair, even having to say to use, and and it's still like, why should people with mental illness and physical disabilities have to feel bad about being like that? And then you get, or even let's see my blue badge, my badge for my car, right? No, I've got the badge. You have seen I've got a disability. Well, all know that. I've showed you. I've got a bloody metal rod in the leg. I find it difficult. It's painful every day in my life. And yet you get people looking at you like, do I need to come out the car and tell you all my disabilities? Do I need to do that every single time I park my car? Is this where it's got to? Everybody looks at you, is she disabled enough? Is she disabled enough? That's what they think. They think that. Theodas, good afternoon to you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Cherie, you will. I like to keep it in my live streams. I like to keep it. I'm never not me. My daughters can vouch to that. I'm never not. This is the way I am. And this is the things that I think about. I think it's ridiculous. I'd love to be. In fact, you know, my wee counsellor said that to me. She says, would you not like to stand up and talk to people about the stuff that you've been through? I said, I would. It was mainly the cancer thing she was talking about, but I would like to stand up and talk to people about the stuff that I've been through, and about the prejudice I've been through, about the looks I've been through. See, as you Park, as I've said to you, one of the worst feelings ever. It was when my leg was well and truly busted up. I was in agony with my leg, but I was managing to drive my car just to the town centre, and the town centre's about 2 minutes away from me, right? And I'd get out the car and I'd be able to shuffle round to the back of the car to get the wheelchair out. I'd get the wheelchair out, I'd lock the car up, I'd sit in the wheelchair, and there'd be people going, oh, a miracle's just happened. A miracle. Look, there's a miracle happened right there. It's a miracle. She's been, she's in a wheelchair now, she's in a wheelchair. Walked. Listen, see people that are in a wheelchair, it doesn't mean that you're paralysed from the waist or neck down. It's for people with difficulties or painfulness. That's one of the reasons, well, you know me, I like decorating. My wheelchair is decked out, and so is my stick. I've got ribbons and everything. But people shouldn't, and listen, you shouldn't need to feel like that. I don't think we should need to feel like that. I want to be out there standing on a platform saying, F yous that are thinking we don't need to, oh, what's your disability? Nothing to do with you, you wanker. That's the way I feel. Cherry, thank you so much. I'm a gift of God. I'm from God, that's for sure. I fear God when I do. I try not to do anything bad. I really, really do. And I'm always asking for forgiveness. I don't know why I ask for forgiveness, because I kind of think anything bad I've done. But I just think if there is anything, I would want God to forgive me. In every form, I'm Catholic. You know what I mean? If they bring the Father in to give me my last rites, all that kind of stuff's going through. I was baptised and confirmed and all that. So. Lena, see, that pisses me off as well. Oh, you're looking good. Aye. See, for the face up, aye, you're looking fine. Do you want to look at the mangled rest in my body? The mangled rest in my... Do you know the legs busted? You can't tell somebody's mental harmless with their face. This is the kind of shit that needs to change. You cannot tell what's going through somebody's bloody mind with their face. This drives... This is a... And especially seeing YouTube, everybody's a psychologist. Oh, I don't know, look at her. She's smiling at 5:24 in the video. She's actually made a smile there, so therefore she must... Look, she's fine. She's smiling. This is the kind of shit that pisses me off, right? And see, when you are mentally struggling, right? You're trying your best not to show what's happening in your bloody mind. You're trying your best not to show it. See, this pisses me off, that, but that. Gigi, thank you so much for coming in. I love you very much. Have a lovely evening. Sherry, I hope that you can find me on Facebook and able to talk to me offline about anything. I tried to do the similar thing last year, and I was in a bad place, and my daughter, she was really ill, and I felt the worst, and it's not because of her that I felt the worst. I just felt the lowest I've ever felt, ever. And in my mind, see, I've always had depression, but in my mind, the only way to solve it was because I was here, and everybody, my mum would be better off without me. My kids would do better without me because I'm just a burden to my kids, and everybody, the dogs would be better off without me because look at me as a mum. All that went through my brain. And do you know, I don't think I've said it, but I'm going to tell you now, but I've told my therapist, I actually thought about doing it before I even started drinking. I thought about doing it, and I thought the only way that I can do it is to start drinking and do it. And that's what I done. And when I had done it, and I seen that I had done it right, kind of thing, and there was like pulsation of fluids were pulsating outside the area, I realised that I had actually done this thing right, and then I thought, it clicked in my brain, I thought, what the F have I just done? I can't believe, because my daughter was pregnant, my grandson, what did I just do? And I'm trying to stop this, and it was like, I was shocked. I was like shocked. We was gonna. I managed. Thank God, I managed to stop what was happening. And unfortunately, my son had walked in, and it was a Saturday, and I forgot that he was not. He was. I thought he bit his dad's. So it was a terrible, terrible thing. So I've been there, and listen, some people do think that's the only way, I'm going to need to do that, I'm going to need to do it. And see, when I done it, I regretted it right away. I regretted it right away. What flashes, I'll tell you what flashes, people, I'm going to do it. What flashes through your mind is future, it's not the past. See, when we do things like that, it's because of the past. It's, oh, that's pissed me off, or I'm feeling bad about this, and I'm feeling bad about that. See, when you do it, it's all about the future. You never thought of that when you done it. You're thinking about, oh my God, the future, my kids growing up, and me being able to take my kids out in the car and potter about the garden. The future flashes in front of your mind. Before you do it, it's the past. See, after you do it, it's the future. Don't. There's always, I'm here, please talk to me. See, before MD does anything like that, right, I'm not going to judge you. If MD's feeling like that, I'm not going to judge you. Just hit me up on my DMs. I'll just sit and talk to you. I'll talk to you. I'm not going to talk little to you or anything like that. I'm just going to talk to you like we're talking now. This is it. You aren't so. Listen, I can't remember a day I wasn't in pain. I said this to my son the other day. I've actually got to the stage now. I said to my son, "Do you actually wake up without any pain all day?" Right? I forgot what it's like. I can't even remember if I did have a day that I never felt pain. I have felt pain my whole life. And I'm not wanting me tiny violins and people giving you super chats and she's after cash. I'm not after anything like that. I'm just telling you the truth. I cannot remember ever not being in pain. So I said to my son, "Do you actually wake up without any pain at all?" He's going, "Aye. No pain whatsoever." No. Only if I hurt my finger. I can't even remember ever being like that without any pain. I'm in pain constantly. I'm talking to you, I'm in pain now. Pain. When I get the metal rod down my leg, don't get me wrong, see, Cherie, when I got the metal rod up my leg, as I say, see, I've got a metal rod for the knee down and then a pin through the ankle right down the foot. See, to put that in, they actually cut the bottom of your foot, see the sole of your foot? They cut that and they shove the pole up your bone, up the leg. So I got all that done. And see, when I woke up, all it was burning bone. That's all it felt. Burning bone. And I would see if somebody would have said if they hadn't gave me that special medicine and the clicker in the hospital, I'd have gladly sawed the bastard off. That's how bad it was. It was bad. And then see when I come off the morphine, like they give you it 3 days. After 3 days, you're on your own. Go and do it yourself. Right? After 3, I chose no. They gave me the option to give me some squirty morphine that you put in your mouth. Right, I was on the clicker stuff. I was on the good stuff, and then I could have got that, and I chose not to, because I've got an addictive personality, and I really wouldn't want to be addicted to that shit. I just wanted it for the pain. The pain was too much, but when I got out, the pain was terrible as well. The pain was burning hot poker. I would have took the bloody leg off. See, if it wasn't for that, I'd have just said, "Take the bloody thing, take it." But I've still got it. I've still got the leg, which is good. I'm not very good with it, but at least I can use it. It felt terrible, Elena. Bumble, good afternoon. Yeah, her name was Midwestern Mary. And I knew her, well, I never actually spoke. She kind of trolled me, to be honest, right? But I'm laughing about it. And I'm happy that she did because I don't know. I just feel I'm going to take this into the kitchen. Her name was Miss Western Mary, right? I'll tell you her background first, right? And it was like years ago, and I watched a channel called Shoot the Shit, and it was Pam and Rick. And Rick was on a panel, and there was like 7 females on this panel, right? And there was Rick. And if all the females were attacking Rick, saying bad things about Rick, and he's trying to say his bit, and they're all attacking him, and he's trying to say his. I'm looking at it and thinking that's a bit, one-sided there. There's 7 people and there's one of him. Like, come on, let's make it even. I types in the chat. Hold on a minute. That's a bit one-sided there. And Midwestern Mary wrote to me, and I've got the video up here. Why don't you open a My Little Pony shop? Right? And I remember thinking, I've never heard anybody ever slag me off like that in my life. That's the most amazing thing. A Midwestern, a My Little Pony club. And I was thinking, I'd absolutely love that. I'd love a Milo or a shop, my pony shop. I was like, I would love that. It was meant to be a slag, but I was like, that's absolutely magical. Anyway, That's the only kind of interaction we ever had. But I did see her for the past 3 years on people's panels, talking to folk. She seemed a nice lassie. I mean, she really does. I think she would have got on with me fine if we'd got to know each other, kind of thing. And beautiful, beautiful lassie. And Em was particularly close to her. And she passed away. She had a heart attack. She actually done a live stream Sunday with her wee daughter, with Easter Sunday and stuff like that. And she passed away. It's absolutely tragic, but then again reinforces that you should tell the people that you love just now, today, that you love them. Don't, I need to wait till Mother's Day or whatever. Just out of the blue, see, even if you're not used to saying it, just go, do you know what, I love you. You're an arsehole, but I love you. Something like that. Just tell them. See that, just they love you. Just see when things like this happen, you think, I wish I would have told them this. I wish I would have told them that. I wish I would have said this. Just tell them that you love them. Just tell them. Even if they go, you're an arsehole, go, yeah, but I love you. Something like that. Cherie, I'm the same as you, as in the well, everybody's seen me on my castle thing. I'm not very good at walking. I try my best though. I absolutely try my best. But I've actually got part of my foot that's got no bone in it. Because a few years ago it was a hilarious time though. We'd went to the hospital. I'd busted my leg up bad. It was sore, and we'd been in, and the nurse was an asshole, and she was like, "Oh, it might be nerve." I was going, "It's no nerve damage. It's not. It's something else." "Oh, we need to take an X-ray." I said, "Take an X-ray." So she took an X-ray and she came back and she said, "I don't know what I'm looking at. Where I'm meant to be looking at bone. All there is metal." I was going, "I fucking told you that. I'm like the Terminator." Do you know what it's like? See inside my leg? See, instead of amputating my leg from the knee down, right? What there is now is a pole inside the bone going straight down, straight. And then, now try and imagine bending this, right? This is the only way. I can only bend my foot. See, normally you can bend your foot like that. I can only bend it like this much, right? So you've got the pole. Wrap a bit of stick round your leg for the knee down, and then wrap another bit of stick from your ankle down your foot. Now try and walk with that. Try and walk with that. There's only so much I can bend. There's only so much I can bend. So I'm in constant pain. The pole is inside my leg rather than the knee off kind of thing. But they did tell me I was running the risk. See, when I got that operation, it's called a hind foot fusion, by the way, if you want to look it up. While I was getting that, they told me, see if there was an infection to go into the bone, they would need to amputate. So I knew that. I knew before I went in it could be an amputation. And they're just too, look, I'm a Mango Drecka woman everywhere else, so I'd be like, it's just me. I call me up. I'm a pirate. I'm a bloody pirate. I think I got a parrot for my shoulder, and that's what I got. Yes, the cold weather does. The cold weather, definitely. Before I got out of bed, I'm like, it's going to be freezing today. My legs killing me. It's going to be cold. Cherie, I try my best not to. As I'm see when I'm talking now, it's like toothache in the leg. I can feel the leg the now as I'm even talking. It's like toothache, but I try not to give it attention. I don't know if that's just the way I've managed to cope with stuff all my life. I try not to give it attention. See if I think about it gets worse. See if I try not to think about it. I can still feel it there, but it's less. Am I talking any sense? I don't know. But this, Cherie, see if you don't find anything else. This is it. I've just got a very high pain threshold. My My pain threshold is, it took them like, I don't even know how many times they gave me a morphine jag, about 6 times or something before I actually get pain relief, because I am so used to the pain. I've just got into the, I've got used to it for so many years. But I refuse. I could go, see Monday, I swear I could go to the doctor and I could come away with morphine patches and all this and all that. And I choose not to. Do you know what I'm on? Paracetamol. Do you know why? Because I love driving my car. I love being able to do it. And as I say, I've got kind of used to the pain. I've got used to the pain kind of thing, so I'm never not in pain. Let's put it that way. And we see when I'm walking, it's even worse. So that's how, see, when I go to the art galleries with you, I think the best thing is for me to get in the wheelchair, and it'll be a nice smooth video for you. But I wouldn't even kid on that I'm not in the wheelchair. Don't let them see my wheelchair. No, I'll let you see my wheelchair. I'll let you see me in the wheelchair. I'm not going to be embarrassed about that kind of thing. This is me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to. I think I've been over it now that I'm not going to be embarrassed to who I am. People like me for who I am. Know what I might be like if I didn't have the wheelchair. Or the belly. I don't know. I would like her, but she's got a bit of a belly. F it. See, if you don't like me for that, then that's shallow as F. See, I'm pure off in a tyrant there. I was pure off in one. Elena, I'd love an electric scooter. I would love one, but they're way, way, way pricey. Cherie, I'm doing all right though. I'm doing good. Jean, I hope I'm saying your name. Hello, I'm beautiful. Tunisia, wow. See, being your leg has been my leg as well, and also as well, I've got scoliosis. I've got the bend in my spine and all that, and that's sore. The leg's sore, so you can imagine walking's not my best. When I went to Florida, I would get one of the wee scooters. Oh, they were magic. I could go up at Disney World enjoying the whole thing without having to worry about pain. Pain is a terrible thing. It's so bad. And people that are fortunate enough not to feel it don't understand. And there's no point us standing, people that have, there's no point us standing telling them about it. I get some lipstick or something stuck in my lip. There's no point us trying to tell them because they'll never understand unless they've been there. See, when they've been there, oh my God, I don't know how you've managed all these years. What I've been saying. What I've been saying. That's just the physical and the mental is just as bad. I'm a mango drake. I've always said that I'm a mango drake, a woman, so see if you like mango drakes, a woman, but they've got a good, look, I'll give you a giggle if you want a giggle, I'll give you. I'm your gal. Your gal. Cherie, thank you so much. Cherie, I don't even know, can I give a link to my Facebook? Can I give a link to my Facebook before Cherie dives out? I don't even know. I'm not the best with technology. The pigeons are up. Can you see the pigeons out there? They're not going for it. Look. Can you see my pigeons? Let me show you my pigeons. Look at them. See. They make me happy. See, my pigeons make me happy. Simple things in life. Pigeons, wildlife. There's my Facebook. Yes, I will definitely do a spa video soon. Oh, vegan dolls, good afternoon. I love you so much as well. I love you. Do you know what? I'm going to get another drink. Normally I would stop drinking now, but I'm in the mood. I'm going to get another drink, Maze. F it. Should I put music on? No, I better not. I'm fighting a copyright strike. Did I even talk about that? I don't think I have talked about that yet, but I'm going to talk about it. Some a-hole. My soap. Look, this is the thing. This is the thing that's getting me. The video of me rustling soap wrappers. Somebody's put in a copyright strike saying that's my sounds. Oh, look, I don't think it is your sound. So I've had to dispute their copyright claim. Assholes. Crinkling soap wrappers, that's my sound. No, it's not. It's my bloody sound. It's my soap wrapper. Yeah, really say the bad word. I think I've said a few bad words, but I think I've got a wee bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. She said crap a minute ago. I think I'm going to report her. Oh well. Oh well. Did I tell you I love juice? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to, did I give you a hug? Well, let me snog you. Come here. I'm a bit drunk, right? So let me get you. There we go. Magic. That's the kind of stuff I get up to on a Saturday afternoon. Your Officer Bob knows it. Bit of a drink. Missing music, see, I normally do a bit see the new, I normally do a right good bit of couch dancing to burn us off. Oh, Eileen, I love you too. I know I should. Do you know who else should do it? My friend Minx Laura. Right now, I'm not naming channels, but see her wee shoop that she does, right? Now she does, that's her thing, right? Other people have done, this is a Minx Laura thing. Shoop. That's okay. They've said it's a Minx Laura thing. This is her channel. Minx Laura made this lovely sound up. Give her props for it. I've no problem with that, but some people are stealing her shoop. That's Minx Laura shooping. And anyway, you're not doing it as good as what she does. I love her. I love Laura. Me and Laura, God almighty, she was with me from day one. Me and her, I'm going into the toilet with you, I'm going to do a pee. But I'm going to, I don't know, I'll put you outside because you don't need to know. But she's awesome. Oh, my wee thing is, should I put you outside so you can watch the cars? Do you want to watch the, right, that's it. Right, I'm putting you can watch the house for me, right? You can watch, oh shit, no, that's far down. Right, you just watch the house while I go and do a pee. Right, are we okay? Right. You okay? It's a bit blustery, isn't it? That's my wee bit of heaven right there. I love sitting there. I love sitting with yous. My pigeons are all pigeoning in. What pigeons? Yeah. Make you which? Which? Oh, my Kirby. Yeah, my wee things. Listen, see that squirrel? That's the squirrel that was going to get put over someone's head. Some maniac. That squirrel has been there, I think, I was only moved in here a couple of days. And that lady that came here to ask me if I'd stole someone's cheque. Remember that? Who comes to somebody's door? First of all, she said, see that slab there? I told you. I was going, aye. I used to park my mobility scooter there every day. I was going, oh, did you? She says, has a cheque here? Has a cheque came for me to this address? I was going, no, I've not had any cheques for you. And I swear to God, I've not had any cheques for this woman. No. Well, I think maybe one has, she said to me. I said, I says, there's been no cheque sent here at all. She said, I used to know the guy that stayed in this house before you. I said, oh, did you? And it was him that said this cheque was to come here. I said, right. I might need to go to the police. I said, do you know what? I said, that's what to do. I says, go to the police and tell them about the cheque situation because I've not had any cheque whatsoever. Did you make it? Come to somebody's door, have I? I've not got your cheque, lady, and see if I did have your cheque, I can't cash it. I don't know you. It was crazy. It was so windy. I was telling Sky earlier, my poor fairy village got copped. My umbrella from my table came flying out, smashed. I could hear all the smashing, and it was my fairy village that was getting smashed with the umbrella. I've salvaged as much as I can. I know, Elena. Have you got the cheque? I was going to have not got anybody's cheque. There's been no cheque delivered here whatsoever. Zero cheque. I don't even think cheques work that way, do they? MD can cash. I can, oh, here's somebody's cheque. I'm going to go away and cash it. I don't think we can. Right. But I never got MD's cheque was one. But you know, see that? You know, see when she first came in, I was looking at the squirrel that we were talking. I was looking, I'm thinking, see this crazy, see if she attacks me, I'm going to self-defense with the squirrel. The squirrel's going to be my self-defense measure. That's where my mind goes. No, I mean, see something crazy that's in, I don't know about you, I can see the squirrel and I can see your head. Don't even be starting attacking me. Why does this stuff happen to me? Elena, that's what I thought. She was going, I think maybe the cheque did come here. Right, that's blatantly kind of saying, right, we're about, you've took the cheque. I think maybe that the cheque did come here. Saying that, I think maybe the cheque might have came here. Right, that's blatantly saying to someone, you're a liar, you've got the cheque and you've cashed it. You know, that's, I've not got MD's cheque. I don't know what cheque you're talking about. I don't know. She was saying, because he sold his car and I was getting half the money. I don't know who's getting half the money of whose car. But you know what I do know? I've not got MD's cheque here and I've definitely no cash. Somebody's cheque. Oh, it was going on. It was happening. It was bloody happening. And I said to my lassies, I said, know how mummy goes out and meets friends on the street? One came to my door. A friend came straight to my door. I didn't even go to them. They came to me. They came to me. Vegan dolls. This is it. This is what I thought at the time. Right? I thought, I don't think you can cash somebody's check. But listen, this woman was adamant that it was me that went obviously away and cashed somebody's check and was away to the bank and quits in. That's what this woman. I've not got empties. I've not seen it. Do you know what I did admit to? She says, has got any mail? I said that. I says, I've seen some mail, but it was for Specsavers. It was like an optician's leaflet that I got for the guy. I've not got, do you know what? I didn't get a check of any sort for the guy. Not one check did I get, but I was getting blamed for it. I was like, you took that. I've not took nothing, for F's sake. See, if I would have got somebody's check through the door, I wouldn't have cashed it. I'd have phoned the bank. I've got a check here for so-and-so. They no longer stay at this address. Oh, do they not? No, they don't. Right, okay, we'll handle it. What did I do with the check? Put it in the bin. Right, thank you. Bin. Do you know, I wouldn't be doing, going up to the bank trying to a mask on and all that, you know what I mean? I am so-and-so, I'm going to cash this check. I'd be pissed poor at that anyway. I'd be written all over my face. For that, thank you for that. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. I'm staying on these anyway. There's a lot of pigeon activity out the front. It's a beautiful sunny day here, so I'm going to get out and sit in my chair for about half an hour. But there's a pigeon, looks like it might be going in the bath. So I'm going to wee drink in it. I love it when they have a bath. Imagine that. The crazy came to my door. I didn't even go to them. They came to me. I shouldn't. Why am I surprised? I shouldn't be surprised. It happens. Look at the Riddle guy. A lot of people think that's a lot of shit. That story's shit. Absolutely true. Absolutely. And my kid's life, my mum and dad's, and my dog's. Absolutely true. That happened. That weirdo came pouncing out on us in the middle of the woods. The middle of the woods. And it was called Skipper or Skeak Wood. It was the woods. We were in the woods drinking the monk's wine. Sky would be frowning. Maniac jumping out on us. Listen, true. And I remember every single bit about that because it was a thing that you could not forget. I was thinking I was going to need to phone the police. My man's getting murdered. He's getting murdered up there. I don't know, he's a riddler. He said riddles and he's got white hair. White hair. I can tell. I could see it. That was all happening. I'm taking you to the beach, definitely. We're going to the beach. I've not figured out where else. It's going to be mystery because I'm taking these other places. The beach isn't the only place I'm taking. I'm going to these other places. Now, there's a pineapple place Scotty keeps talking about. We might go there. It's a building in the shape of a pineapple, but I don't know if it's a museum or what's in it. But even that, a building that's like a pineapple. I mean, we want to see that. We want to see the pineapple building. Might go there. But then again, I want to take you into Easterhouse. That's where I grew up as a wee girl. That was like the one of the worst schemes in Glasgow, so to speak, in the 70s and 80s. And it was like razor blade battles, they called it. You can imagine why. It was like a carnage every Friday and Saturday night when I was a wee girl. But everybody was the same. I'll tell you something. Everybody was the same. Everybody had the same furniture, clothes. Nobody had any more money than anybody else. We were all just surviving. That's what was happening. Everybody's doors were open. There was no locked doors. You could trust that everybody knew everybody in the scheme. So I might take us there as well. Might something like that. There is a mental home, an old mental. I know they're called different things like therapies, but this was called a mental home back in the day. That's the name of it. I'm not just saying bad stuff. It was a mental home. It was called, and it's all run down now. In fact, the floors are all caved in, and there's all sorts going on. I might take us there, and not for the scenery, just to see if it's haunted. Right, I'm thinking something like that's going to be haunted, and it's not going to be nice ghosts. It's going to be ghosts with attitude, ghosts that are pissed off. So I might take these there, and I might take my voice. I've been saying this as well. I might charge up the voice recorder. In fact, it takes batteries, doesn't it? I might put new batteries in it, because I might take these there. That'd be cool. I know my Alina's going to be good though. I can feel it, Alina. Things are going to start looking up for you. I know it's been tough. It's going to. Yeah, Alina, do you want to see it? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my old house. I'm going to show you where I lived. And we used to get a guy coming around called the Rag and Bone Man. This is probably everywhere in the UK. The Rag and Bone Man. And it'd be a man getting like second-hand clothes and stuff. And see if you gave him something second-hand like clothes, he'd give you a balloon. And we'd also get somebody coming about selling wilks, we call them. It's I don't know what other name you call them. Wilks. It's like a small mussels kind of thing, like it'd be in a bag, and you'd have like a needle, and you'd get these wilks out their shell and eat them. I'm going to show you. Sorry, doing my search. Just need to put in the number. I'm going to zoom these in. This is where wee Linda was born and grew up. Let me just put my guy right there. Okay. Right. Let's see, I wish I could do it this way. I hope you can see. There is number 41. And this middle house here was mine. That's my house there. This area here was the bins. It probably still is. That's where the bins were. And there's a wee tiny wall there. We used to sit there and eat our wilks and stuff. Right, and see when I turn it round? This is called the Edinburgh Road. And that other scheme over there, you can see the houses, is called Ballanark. And we used to see running battles between Easterhouse. Have I got us up there now? Easterhouse and Ballanark. Every Friday and Saturday. Of course, my mum and dad would tell us to go into the room. That's what would happen. So I'm thinking I'm going to take these there. We might stop and go about my house and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see how it is. There's my sky back at Sky. I'm just about to cut it off as well, my beautiful Sky. I love Google Earth. Google Earth's my friend. So, God, I've been on for a while, haven't I? 3.5 hours. Who would believe it? But there you are. But thank you all for coming in. And I hope, see if anybody is suffering from any kind of mental health problems or whatever, talk to me on Facebook and we can, as I say, I might not be able to tell you the best advice or anything, but there's an ear for listening. If you need to talk, I'm there. I'm unjudgmental. You can tell me whatever you want. I'm not going to judge you in anything. And I love you all so much. So I will not be back tomorrow. Do you know what I'm doing tomorrow? Lying in the bed, watching some kind of maybe Johnny Depp film or something like that. I won't be watching Aquaman because I can't stand Amber. You know who. Thank you all for this long, long life. I can't believe he's been with all this time. And I love you all so much. And I'll be back on Monday to see so. Have a wonderful weekend. And again, thank you all so much. I'm going to try and give you a kiss. It's weird, this camera though. I'm going to try. Love you. Bye.